Good evening, everybody.
I just found the keys to a city. The beats are big and the lights are pretty. So why can't we get to the busy where the dreams are in the sky? You got me high on wonders and why. You got me high, I think I might die. I'm face to face with the mirror. I've never felt so one with another. So why can't it all be clearer? Don't you see the sign? It's not fair. Let me put my fingers through your hair. It's not fair. I'm not full without you there. And there you are. Fa la 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 la. Wish you'd never stop. Fa la 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 la. Wish we could go far. I just close my eyes, just close my eyes. There you are. Just close my eyes, just close my eyes. I just found the keys to a city. The beats are big and the lights are pretty. So why can't we get to the busy where the dreams are in the sky? You got me high on wonders and why. You got me high, I think I might die. I'm face to face with the mirror. I've never felt so one with another. So why can't it all be clearer? Don't you see the sign? It's not fair. Let me put my fingers through your hair. It's not fair. I'm not full without you there. And there you are. Fa la 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 la. Wish you'd never stop. Fa la 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 la. Wish we could go far. I just close my eyes, just close my eyes. There you are. Just close my eyes, just close my eyes. There you are. I'm face to face with the mirror. I've never felt so one with another. So why can't it all be clearer? Don't you see the sign? It's not fair. Let me put my fingers through your hair. It's not fair. I'm not full without you there. And there you are. Fa la 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 la. Wish you'd never stop. Fa la 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 la. Wish we could go far. I just close my eyes, just close my eyes. There you are. Just close my eyes, just close my eyes.
Hello, everybody. It's me, Mox, and here we are on a nice Wednesday afternoon. And we're going to be going back into more Kingdom Hearts, because that's kind of what I felt like doing, because I'm running so late today. Which I apologize for. I do. I've been sleeping in. I've been super tired lately, like, no lie. Just tired. Let me see here. Let me see if I adjust this a bit more, if this is any better. Seems like it. It might be a lot better. So, our mic is multi-purpose. It is used more than just for me and Snoot doing the streams. We also record some stuff for ourselves for posterity's sake and things. And so the gain on this thing gets just thrown all over the place. And I've been trying to correct it during each of the streams. But the best way for me to do it is live, so I can see, like, the audio and I can hear the audio. Because I go back and watch these things. Sorry about that. Yeah, you're not seeing anything yet because I'm still getting the game technically up. I have to go through a launcher, and that launcher has to go through a launcher. It's ridiculous. Anywho, now we are back on the Kingdom Hearts. Back on the Kingdom Hearts 2. We finished the Hollow Bastion side of things. We are now on the second round onto the worlds. I haven't done anything off stream yet. I don't know if I don't think the Coliseum has gotten its next tournament yet. Hollow Bastion's essentially done. Disney Town, I don't think has anything else going on for it. Port Royal definitely does, though. I think Disney Town and Hollow Bastion have had a sort of like revamp around 2, essentially, to make up for the escalating danger. But I think Port Royal is the next one, so on and so forth. Yeah, the fucking nobodies are fucking with the treasure. For a reason I don't remember. I'm sure it's dumb. That's coming from the port. Let's check it out. Not a whole lot to that one. Remember there being something with that bell. Did I have any synth materials? I did. I got a Serenity Shard for working on that. I have the ability to make things I've already made. I still haven't looked up where we get the materials for Save the Queen for Donald.
Jack! Zola, some assistance?
Zola.
That's Sora, Donald, and Goofy.
Will you leave a mate to perish?
Aye, aye.
It's good shit. Alright, let's fuck these dudes up. Nah, I don't want Jack. Jack is useful. Jack is very useful. In fact, for a boss fight here, I think he is incredibly handy because of what his limit thing is.
Take this! Yeah! Back off!
Done. Oh, not done. Nope. I need my high jump and my double jump maxed out to get that one.
It's over!
Wham! Those pirates were cursed. I thought we'd seen the last of the curse of the Aztec gold. Who gives? Some scallywag must have gotten greedy. Oh, I see. You don't trust me, do you? Luckily a wise choice. I am a pirate, mates. Jack! Sora! Elizabeth! Some sticky business is afoot, I fear. Wait, Jack, I need your help. The cursed pirates have returned. Will had to find out why, so you went to Isla de Marta to check on the Aztec treasure. I fear something's happened. You had to take me to him. Aye, there it is. If it be wanting him rescued, best do it alone, lass. Alone? Really, Jack? Sail to the island and take on the cursed pirates? Well, if any lass could. Are you sure he's in trouble? No, not certain. But he's been gone too long. I want to go with him. But he insisted I stay here. I just can't sit and wait. I've got to know if he's alright. Lucky man. Please, Jack, take me to him. Hold a moment. I see no profit in it for me. I shall reward you, of course. You do or will. He saved your life before. Right, shall we? We shall. Yeah. Ooh, can I do that one? Well, better question is, okay, I can't land on that, so... Hit! Oh, the rope got in the fucking way. How'd I miss this one? God damn it, me. Hit! Damn it, I hit the mast. Ah! I didn't have as much air. Is there really such a small fucking gap? Damn it. Only my jump or my double jump was a little better. Oh yeah, status. No new levels. Still kind of level up master form. Alright, nothing fancy to do. Jack, take us away. Let's go. I don't know, pirates. Where are you at? Which is... Why do I have magnet?
Gather! Back off! Take this! Gather!
Come on.
Gather!
Ugh.
Take this! Yeah, it's over!
Sweet. Oh, sweet. Just heartless. Normal heartless. Nothing fancy. Awoo. Karanzi. Oh, Regertz. How you doing there? Oh, no, I forgot to turn on the reader. Why? Why do I forget these things? How are you doing, Karanzi?
Am good.
Nice.
You.
Doing alright. Running a bit late just because I wasn't sleeping in because I've been so tired. Enjoying a nice tall glass of apple cider.
Will!
Oh no, Will.
Stop that, Jack! We've got to rescue him! Will!
Seems like a trap.
Wake up.
Elizabeth,
What happened?
the medallions and the stone chest. Someone's taken them. Next thing I knew, we were attacked. But I couldn't see who it was. His face was shrouded in a black hood.
The organization.
We found a way out of the cave. But the villains sent a horde of terrible creatures after us. I've never seen their likes before. I think I'm the only one who made it back to the ship.
Will!
Elizabeth, I feel rather...
Our turn, guys.
Someone cast Cure on his ass.
We'd best go prepared. We've no idea what's out there.
Pardon me, lads and lass.
Unet
Joking
Ti get his
too,
blood
no
flowing.
monsters today. Thank you. We're turning for home.
We don't need his blood yet. We will later, but not right now.
Just like that.
Well, at least Jack recognizes when things have gone wrong. All these puzzle pieces I missed that were just there, in plain sight. Ugh.
Don't remember inviting you.
He wasn't even there when you said that.
So it was the organization. We'll handle this.
The darkness of men's hearts, drawn to these cursed medallions, and this heartless, a veritable maelstrom of avarice. I wonder, are they worthy to serve Organization 13?
And you want an answer now?
Precisely.
Yeah, here's this fucking fight. So if I remember correctly, the gimmick is that we need to gather these orbs, which means I'm going to need Jack.
Very well.
Jack doesn't have any abilities equipped,
Take this.
which seems to be a reoccurring thing I'm noticing with a lot of people all of a sudden. All of their abilities are just gone. So if that's going to be the case, fuck it. We're just going to get Goofy again. No, you don't.
It's over.
Mwah.
It's over.
Oh, if we could just move in just a little bit further, we could actually get that puzzle piece. Done. Horizontal slash! Is that the move I'm thinking it is, where I just whap, whap, whap side to side? Because if it is, oh, I want that right now.
Not over yet.
Luxord.
Throw him overboard.
Aye, aye.
Holly!
Excuse me?
God damn it.
Barley? It's a bit of the pirate's code. Anyone who invokes parley must not be harmed till negotiations are complete.
This is no time for rules.
True. But as we're honorable pirates, we should always stick to the code. Alright, you. Out with it.
I surrender the chest with my humblest apologies.
Rather accommodating of you, mate. And for that you want...
Just a few souvenirs. For the memories.
Huh?
Oh no! We can't stop the curse unless we got all the medallions!
Our friend's about to learn what it means to cross a pirate.
Oh.
Sora, Donald, Goofy, he's yours.
Ah, God damn it. Oh no, and they're stealing our ship.
Fire!
No. He looks like a fucking pirate.
You are a pirate.
You are a pirate.
You stole a medallion again?
Were I only that fortunate.
So, how come you're all skeleton-y?
Perhaps I got a touch of something from that monster what attacked us. Yet, why is the skin resting right on you three?
Says Donald.
That still doesn't solve the mystery.
It's because you don't have skeleton models.
Maybe the reason we're all okay is because we're not from this world.
Don't say such things, Goofy.
Yeah. We're always just passing through. Wonder when we'll see home again. Just kidding you. Lucky we didn't get cursed, huh?
Quit yammering, mates. We've got to find ourselves a ship that'll float.
In a ship graveyard? That's all that's left of the interceptor. Bang.
It's possible.
Feather charm. It is. In fact, it's more than just possible. It's gonna happen. Oh, right. The cool ability.
Plot ship.
Get out of this little patch of shadows, you motherfucker. Alright. Zora. Yes, it is! Oh boy, my combo game just got a whole lot better. King recipe. Is that God Save the King for Goofy? Yeah, let me show you. Ah, good shit. I actually have everything I need right now to defeat Sephiroth. I could probably go beat his ass. It's one of them nobodies.
A medallion. Get it?
Not the greatest voice acting. wasn't even shit.
Three more to go.
How do you know?
A pirate must have a keen eye, else he won't be sailing free for very long. Savvy?
What's that?
Appears to be a ship.
Ahoy, mateys!
Ridiculous imitation, and yet I'm flattered.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I like that. Jack, what happened? This is horrible. Ah, but who's to blame for it, eh? Well, it certainly isn't Elizabeth. It's Organization 13. They're the ones behind it all. Wonder where they went. The hooded man took the pirates and his creatures with him into some strange hole. We saw them leave from inside the captain's stateroom. Didn't occur to you to fight them, mate? I'm no fool. I knew I was no match for them. That I believe. Sora, I think we'll need your help. Got it. First, let's find all the medallions. Otherwise the curse can't be broken, and the creatures will remain invincible. Invincible my ass! Please. No. Despite my best efforts, probably need to sail all over the blooming place for these medallions, eh? Yeah, probably. Let's go to Port Royal. Port Royal is not accessible. I guess ship graveyard. Ooh. Da, 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 da. AP boost. Let's search this place. Ah, I knew it. I knew there was going to be goodies. Yeah. Fuck it, let's go back. Maybe there's one behind us somewhere over here. There is. There he is. Get over here. Fuckers. Fuck it. That one's done. That one's hurting. That one's fine. Done. No, the Interceptor's hold was just a save point, wasn't it? Yep. Well, I can restore my health. Oh, God! The mana on these guys. They needed all of it. Da, 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 bah! Wow, Donald little. Wonder why specifically Donald. That's dealt with. That's dealt with. Fucking pirates. Ouch. Groovy. Ah. Groovy. Alright, not too terrible. Lightning shard. I'm sure that's useful for something. Yeah, okay, we did that one. I guess we go to Isla de Morta. More pirates. Fairly easy so far. Ow! Just wrecking these fools. Done. Ah, the combat is so good. We'll get to you later. I'm really not in a position to deal with that shit right now. Nice. That's 3.
That's 4 medallions.
Oh wait, that was 4?
We got them all.
Oh yeah, that's 4. Never mind.
If we find the hooded man, we'll find it.
Probably in Port Royal.
Why's that?
Organization 13 is after people's hearts, so they're gonna go wherever there's lots of people.
They'll hurt the townsfolk?
Yep.
No, they're bringing them flowers, mate. I don't know who these organizers are, but I will say they're making we pirates look like proper gents.
Well, Jack. Then, we have to help.
Then let go and hold her run free.
Okay, really quick. Why do you have nothing equipped, Jack Sparrow? There. Now you're not useless, you pizza. Jesus. What's up, Ghosty Goo?
Go, he's for me.
Now, to break that curse.
Yep, just the 4 medallions will fix it. No blood necessary anymore.
Then what's this?
Oh, I understand. Jack must have been cursed by that monster, not from taking the gold.
Oh, I've no worries then.
It's okay, Jack. We'll just have to defeat the monster, that's all.
Take the gold.
Alright, time for Jack's ability. So first things first, Goofy. Get out of here.
Very well.
Yeah. Alright. Much easier now.
It's over.
No, you don't, you bitch.
Take this.
Ah. Get out of the fucking way! Oh my god, he still has all that treasure in him. There. Fuck. I gotta gather all that shit. Is it done? Yeah, it's done.
Back off.
Get away from that treasure, mate.
Back off.
No! I believe that was just a matter of don't die.
Yeah. Take this.
Sweet, sweet, sweet. The reason I want Jack for this is because not only is his limit great for this thing, but he has a passive ability which just kind of knocks gems and bauble things out of people, including the coins from this Heartless. Even though they say they're medallions, only one of these was a medallion. The rest of these are just essentially gold doubloons. Alright, we need to heal. Ah. Oh, you bitch. Stop it with the suck!
It's as if this boss was made with Jack in mind, lol.
A little. It's totally doable without him, of course. But he just makes the boss fight so much easier.
Back off.
Where is he at? Let's see if we can finish him off with this. Does not appear to be so. Oh, wait, maybe?
Right you are.
We might have. No, all we did was manage to set him on fire. Yay, Magnet got better.
It's over.
Alright, Sora.
He's already dead, Sora.
He's already dead.
All better.
And not quite, mate.
We fixed his boo-boo. Son of a bitch.
Just who was that chap?
None of your business.
An organization that's collecting hearts. First, they release Heartless into different worlds. We defeat those Heartless, then they get the hearts. We're never gonna stop them like this.
What's the plan then?
We gotta find their stronghold and finish them off, once and for all.
Sailing these waters, I've heard some tales. Not a one like this.
Is there any way we can help?
Nope.
Anything at all.
Nope.
There is.
What are you talking about? It's to give you this report. This secret report. That'll help. Oh.
Pirates of the Caribbean is amazing series, one of my favorites.
Agreed. It's fantastic. I remember watching the shit out of the first one when it first came out.
Likes of that hooded fellow and the Heartless about. They'll ruin the market for us true pirates.
So
How you doing,
that's
Of the
why
Wisp?
you went to Port Royal. And we thought you actually wanted to save everyone.
A pirate always looks to profit, Miss Swan.
Too bad. You had us going there thinking
I
you'd turn
doing
over
good.
a new leaf.
Right on.
The question is, what's beyond the leaf, Savvy?
Oh,
Savvy.
oh yes, a reward. And what'll it be?
That lovely blade of Sora's.
Nope.
The tree.
Okay, sure.
How has your day been going?
That's been doing alright.
Hold
Running a little
that
bit
was
late.
Far too easy. What's the rub? There, you see?
Well, you've always got the pearl, Jack.
That I do. But someday I'll gather a bloodthirsty crew and come to take that blade. Chance by then, I'll have the way to wield it. And if I succeed, I'll ask you two to join me. That'd be reward enough.
Done.
Maybe someday Jack will be able to use the Keyblade after all.
Ha ha ha, no.
Yep. He and Sora are kind of alike, don't you think?
They don't even look like they're from the same bullshit, man. It's like, God, it's like two different, wildly different VR chat models.
Some say Jack Sparrow's the worst pirate ever to sail the Spanish Main.
No one could really mean that.
Right. We know he's the best.
I hope we'll get to see him again.
Man, if only there was a sequel to Pirates of the Caribbean, we would absolutely be able to see what Captain Jack got up to at that point. But such things don't exist. Therefore, we will never know. Let's see.
Weird reading from before. See? I knew it wasn't a glitch. Yeah, but it's still all cloudy and kind of fuzzy. Well, we know one thing for sure. What's that? Whenever Sora, Donald, and Goofy go out and help folks, the reading gets stronger. Gee, I wonder why. Hey, Sora, we're gonna try to find out more about this reading. And while we do, you fellas just keep on questing. Really counting on you guys?
There's nothing else
Plot.
for us to do.
Because plot.
Exactly, because plot. I'm gonna do... I guess Agrabah, because it's a little lower of a level. It's a little easier. Uh-oh, Jafar. Oh, you fucking peddler. Peddler to the meddler. Haha.
The Jaffa Cake is out.
The Jaffa Cake! The poor boy. Now what is he gonna do? He's gonna jam up everything. Oh. That's a lot of gold. What are you gonna do with all that wealth? Is that really how we arrive in these worlds? Like fucking Mega Man. Whack! You break it, you buy it. Oh, hello there, friends. You made out like a bandit. Please, I am but a honest merchant. What you see is merely the reward from my hard work. Gosh, sure are nice. And they're on sale, interested? No thanks. Listen, have you seen a guy in a black coat? Someone from Organization 13? Ooh, me? Most certainly not. Okay, we'll keep asking around then.
Sora, don't let him get away!
He's already got away.
What's going on?
Can't believe it! That stupid peddler let Jafar out of the lamp.
Jafar?
Give me the magic lamp, Aladdin. And now, street rats, I bid you farewell. Crush those urchins.
How evil and dastardly. Remember when he was the most evilest villain in Kingdom Hearts? You guys better be careful. Huh? I'm sure Jafar wants to take over Agrabah again. But I know he's out for revenge,
This
too.
wasn't how I remember it going.
I wasn't how I remember going either. I guess he's still sore about that whole lamp thing, huh? Iago was there when Jafar was released. Okay, Iago, spill it. Hey, I told you everything I know. This is your one and only chance, Iago. If I found out later you've been lying or hiding things from us, we're through. I'll never speak to you again. I can't take it. I know where Jafar is. Where? I mean, that is a... I really shouldn't. Iago! He's in the desert ruins. Let's get the jump on him. Lead the way. Nah. We don't need no Disney Pro Tag. Later.
Better check his skills.
You're probably right. You're probably right. There, save the king! We already have a bunch of Twilight shards for some reason. Weird. Where did we get a Dent shard? Aladdin?
Probably.
No, he's got shit.
You know I am LOL.
He's a dude. Well, Whoa! Lightning! Gives me an idea. Fuck! Every goddamn time, I swear. Well, it gave me back my drive form for some reason. Let's try that again. Alright, not 2 for 2. Cool. Just smack him. Okay.
Give me strength.
Yeah! Ow.
Yeah.
That one's done.
Yeah. Let's go.
I want that orb. Give orb.
Yeah. It's over.
Orbs! Wonder if this will be any better.
This is it.
Ow! Slow going, leveling up that damn form. Murder. Murdered. Alright. We don't want to go to the palace, we gotta go to the desert and deal with some nonsense. Ugh. Sweet, I leveled up. Oh, look at all these nice things we're getting. Wonderful. Wunderbar.
Wow,
How
the
many
Twitch
of
drama
these
is
big
real
fucking
today, LOL. It's still going.
Twitch drama? What Twitch drama is going on? Someone do something stupid again. Do we have a new protagonist of the week?
Oh yes.
What happened? Who did the stupid? And how stupid was it? Well, if I can kill this one, I can guarantee at least a little bit of experience from this thing. Come on, we just gotta tap him. There we go. Sweet.
What a disaster! We're just gonna have to turn back.
There's gotta be a way.
Someone asked Divider who hadn't been round for a while where they have been and got the answer not being Aoyurand as mom passed and they got accused of trauma dumping underscore.
For a best friend is all about.
The fuck?
I mean, how can you leave me on the sidelines at a time like this?
Then doubled down.
You asked them, you know?
Want to see a little something I call sandstorm sweep?
Not like you specifically, but the person who did it. You're not trauma dumping. All they said was that they passed. That's asked.
And
Oh,
that's not T-ding.
it's just, hey, how you doing? Oh, not so good. What happened? Oh, my mom died. Oh, that sucks. I'm really sorry. End of that. That's not trauma dumping. That was a conversation between people, an understanding of where someone had been. It's how you build rapport with an audience and stuff like that. If I ask a question and I get an answer and the answer ends up being sad, well, I asked the question.
How about giving me a challenge next time, Al?
It's not like someone came in here, hey, streamer, yeah, my mom died, I'm really going through it, and everything's really sad. I just want to dump all of this right here. That's a problem. It's like, cool, we didn't really ask. What fancy ruins. Shame that there isn't anything to really do here.
If it was unprovoked, then it's a problem.
Exactly. He's made of water! Yeah. Just gotta get used to doing this. Time too far to the Heartless. Yeah.
Take this. Yeah.
Yeah. Victory. Oh no, it's Water Boy. Get him. Well, actually. Here. I wonder how many of these things are also around here. Sorry, Jafar, I'm more interested in treasure hunting right now. Controlling this isn't awkward at all. Nope. Not even a little. Feels like nothing at all. Hello.
The real treasures are the Jafars we made along the way.
You're so right. You're so right. Aha! Nope. I wonder how I'm doing on those puzzles. Let's check after this. Jaffe, come here. No casting spells. Wait, he's made of water, right? Stupid. Stupid. You stupid.
Yeah.
You stop it.
Back off.
It's amazing that he can still maintain his water form despite everything.
Yeah.
No, I'm being attacked by dudes.
Back off. Yeah. Yeah. This is it.
Don.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Puzzle piece. Well, this is intense. It's like a lake of transparent sand. I don't imagine something like this would last particularly long. Whoop. A bat. He's a fucking bat. Ow. He's more than a bat. Can my double jump deflect projectiles? So I think that's what just happened.
This is it.
Now, where is Jafar? Where he be? Is he at the top of the tower? Of course he's at the top of the tower. Oh no, I'm trapped with him. Whatever will I do?
Gather. This is it. Yeah. Back off.
Done.
Yeah.
Ow.
Yeah.
Double done. The fuck is that? Let me smash it. Oh. Okay. Okay.
Skullgirls is getting a new char?
Yeah, Skullgirls is getting a new character. The Black Dahlia. The one who murdered... Oh. Fire. The Black Dahlia, the one who murdered Squiggly so long ago. The Medici's big assassin. The boogeyman, essentially. Her and her fucking grenade launcher. Very excited. Ow. I hit this block
Who
button.
was Squiggly again?
Squiggly is the zombie girl with the like bony dragon thing sticking out of her head.
Ah yes.
Yeah, Squiggly's cool. Ow.
I was abused by the nurse in that game, lol.
Valentine. How did she abuse you?
Yeah.
Done. Like, she hits hard and she is fast, I'll give her that, but like a lot of her moves upon block there leave her
Hunter
wide
was too
open.
good at using her and kept putting me in the bad.
Ah, I see.
Bag asterisk.
The grab. And up. Nailed it. No! More things trying to murder me. Or not. I can only imagine what it is I'm gonna have to do at this switch, since I've had to do Blizzard, Fire, and there's one more color. Whatever could it be? Whatever could it have been? Hurry to tower before the door close. Go, Sora, go. Yeah! Time to spare. Bing. So glad we could get a map for this place that we're gonna visit once. More Winnie the Pooh pages.
The game's up, Jafar.
you sure this is it?
You gotta understand, it wasn't my idea. It was Jafar. He made me bring you here. You don't know him like I do. He can be very convincing. He said if I didn't cooperate, he was gonna...
Where is he?
Come on now, you gotta forgive me.
Where's Jafar?
Well, let's see. Right about now, he's probably attacking the palace. I had no choice. His eyes, they got all creepy and weird.
Whatever. Iago, you're supposed to be our friend, but you've been playing both sides just to make sure you save yourself.
Hey, Sora, didn't Riku do the same shit? Wow. Man. There's only one carpet, and 4 of us. I guess we have to leave someone behind. Goodbye, Aladdin. Oh man, Sora took it for himself. No one else gets to be on the carpet. Yeah. This isn't awkward at all. Jesus. Woo! Wonder why I can't use spells. Blah, blah. My brain! I'm trying to figure out what it wants me to do exactly, because I couldn't hit that one for some reason. Bats! Bye! Sweet, my defense went up. I'm so cool. I'm so glad Sora can magnetize to a carpet. Finn. Eyes pooped.
Get some rest, Carpet. You earned it.
Come on, let's get Jafar!
And who asked you?
The palace is through there. Hurry!
I just think they're being unnecessarily aggressive towards Iago here. Weird. No Heartless. The beggar. I guess you know everything now, eh? You can't keep shady stuff secret for long. So true. I had just snuck into the palace to borrow some treasure when I heard this voice. It said, "Release me, and I'll give you an even greater reward." "Who are you?" I asked. The voice spoke again. "The true Sultan of Agrabah," he said, "imprisoned by villains." Oh, why did I believe such a tale? Perhaps I was under Jafar's spell. Yes, that must be it. And I'm sure the treasure had nothing to do with it, right? Maybe a little bit. But Jafar, he never gave me a thing. So where did you get all your treasure? Why, the man in the black coat, of course. Organization 13? I know it! The treasure was a gift, so I would tell no one about Jafar's return. He said he would destroy Jafar and turn him into a Heartless. So there was no need to upset Agrabah. And you bought that? I am a merchant and a good one at that. I'll buy anything if the price is right. It would have been a successful transaction if I hadn't been seen. Oh, you're so kind. Now, that's the deal. That's what's going on here. Organization 13 underneath the hood. Why'd he chain her to the front door?
You'll get exactly what's coming to you.
Indeed I will, Princess. All of Agrabah will belong to me, while you... you, my queen, shall weep at my side for all eternity.
That's fucked up. That's super fucked.
Right about now, your precious Aladdin is whispering your name.
Well, it's Jafar.
What was that you were saying, Jafar?
You dare defy me, you useless bird!
Oh, God.
Iago! You'll all be joining him very soon.
Hooray! Time for a weird boss fight. I don't remember Agrabah being that big. Nor do I think the palace was that big. Alright, we gotta hit his hands. Ow. Yeah. Wait a second. Ow. Bullet. Let me get you and your fucking grabbers. He's just flexing on me, literally. Just gotta get him hands. Or his belly. Get dizzy, nerd.
Yeah, take this. Yeah, back off. Yeah, ha, ha, back off.
Uh-oh. What the fuck did he just say? Ach. Ach. Gobble gobble double up. Woo! I am getting my shit rocked. Get him in the fucking tummy. And then use a heal high potion. Why wasn't I doing any damage to him there? Fuck. Shit. Fuck. Huh? Eh? 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 Ow. Survive. Just live. Live! I think we did it. If I can position myself well.
If you can dodge Agrabah, you can dodge a ball.
If I can dodge all of Agrabah. You're so right. I think we've got him. Yay, Fire-Aga! I think. It's either Fire or Fire-Aga.
Fire Lady Gaga.
Fire Lady Gaga. No, don't fire her. Her music's good.
Don't mess with street rats.
And he just pops. The fuck happened to the lamp?
You went mano a mano with Jafar and you didn't invite me, Al?
Sorry, Genie. Things happen kind of fast.
And I had some new moves to show off, too.
Who's gonna fix Agrabah?
Oh, yeah! One super-duper spruced-up Agrabah coming right up. You won't even recognize the place when I'm through with it.
Just like it was, please.
Really? Same old, same old?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, yeah!
Everything already looks the same.
Hey, voila! Next time, let me put in a few swimming pools, okay?
The Wishing Lamp! Useful for leveling up Master Form.
I guess Agrabah's all right now.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Hey, you behave yourself. Got it?
I most definitely got it. No more looking out for number one. I'm reformed. I want to be a good friend like Genie, but I can't do anything to help you. What kind of a friend is that?
Oh, no. It's not like that, Iago. Friends don't have to do stuff. As long as we have fun hanging out together, that's all that matters.
True.
So, what do you guys do for fun? That's not...
Well, anyway...
Ow, my feet.
Gosh, Iago. I hope you didn't hurt yourself.
Well, at least I can still fly.
Holy shit, he destroyed that entire stand.
Was that my cue? Am I on? Come on, Al. Let me build a freeway or something.
Everything's fine. Don't panic. Genie?
But I can't hold it any longer.
Don't hold it in, Genie. It's bad for you.
Oh, that's good. Sora, Donald, Goofy, you guys are too much. If you're ever in the mood for some more cosmic razzle-dazzle, give me a shout, okay?
Well, you've done it again, Sora. Don't forget about us, okay?
I won't.
And Sora, about that friend of yours, the one you're looking for, you'll find him. Trust me.
Thank you, Aladdin. With your faith, I know we'll be able to find the boy. Agrabah. Wow, what friends are for. Huh, weird. Pride Rock's still shrouded in darkness for some reason. I guess we go into Halloween Town and we're gonna boogie! And fight this Chimera
It seems
fucking
AI art
monster.
is being put through the ringer right now.
Yep, it sure the fuck is. I did see that.
There's nothing wrong with my design. It's flawless. There must be something wrong with the parts those imbeciles brought me.
I mean, that looks rusty as fuck.
I need to find better assistance.
Like... Oh, don't do it. Don't bring back the Heartless. It's new. They go woo. I hear the dim.
He got blatted.
He got blatted. Jack, what's up with all the presents?
Perfect timing, gentlemen. Lend me a hand, won't you? These presents must belong to Sandy Claus, so I thought I'd better return them.
You're not up to something, are ya?
Just happened to find them?
Of course, Sora. I'm finished with Christmas fantasies. You know that.
Someone was off about the way they animated his mouth there.
But you thought you'd hold on to the suit.
What, this? It's just a costume. And Sally worked so very hard making it. Come on, we've got work to do.
Dun, 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 dun. Swap out. Just no. No Disney characters.
Oh. Wherever did you find these?
In Halloween Town. You'll be needing them for Christmas, right, Sandy?
Of course. But these are just a few of the Christmas presents that were stolen.
Stolen?
Oh, Sandy, you don't think it was me?
Still wearing the outfit, I see.
I just thought I'd dress for the occasion. But if you don't believe me, then we'll just have to find out who really did it.
Very well, I'll leave it to you.
All right.
Who done it?
Donald,
Who stole Christmas?
Sorry.
Karanzi, did you do it? Did you steal Christmas? How could you? What did Christmas ever do to you? Where did these come from? Because these were not here.
I needed a way to get cancelled. Maybe people will stop by then XD.
Ah, yes. Getting cancelled. There was that hashtag that Sylaps and Lotus came up with getting me cancelled, which was like stop mocks or something like that. I was so tickled by it. I also posted my own little hashtag stop mocks with it. Thought it was fun.
Yeah, I saw.
Lock, Jock, and Barrel.
This looks good. No. Boring. This one? No. No way.
Apparently someone tried to do hashtag Ronza for partner LOL.
Oh, hey.
You stole the presents, didn't you?
It wasn't us. But it really sounds like fun. Run for it.
Oops. Are we kidnapping children in boxes? Is that what's happening right now? We're beating them up and then locking them in fucking boxes. What? What? No! No!
Oh noes.
No! No!
His strength was too much.
Just wanted to turn into master form. Ah! Everything I I just did has been undone.
Wasn't that over an hour of progress lost?
Yeah! Yeah, it sure the fuck was! And it was very tedious, too.
Imagine losing 3 hours XD.
Imagine! Fuck! Okay. What do I do? There's a part of me that's just like, well, you just pick up and go again, and then there's a part of me that's like, no, I don't wanna now.
Autosave is a beautiful thing.
Autosave is a beautiful thing. Too bad it doesn't exist in that one. What could I do? What could I do? Think.
It wasn't invented yet.
It totally was a thing at that point. Autosave was a real thing.
I know, LOL.
What do? Wizard. Could be wizard. Could be fun. Tactic. Could be fun. Signal. Prom. Isaac. I can't do that one. I can't play Raft. I'm still fucking around with Raft and I'm trying to get it to work and it just won't work.
LOL.
I'm drowning in technical difficulties right now. Ah! Let's see.
Have you seen Horror Train Game?
Oh, Choo Choo Charles? Yeah. I was actually following that one in its development, so seeing it finally released was really exciting.
LOL.
I was very happy for it. There is actually a train game I am interested in besides Choo Choo Charles. I was interested in that one. It's called Void Train. That's not out yet, unfortunately. Yeah, there it is. Void Train.
Oh yeah, I'm waiting for that.
Yeah, I'm very excited for that one. Technically speaking, I'm pretty sure I could play that through this. I could. Technically speaking, it is in early access through the Epic Game Store, and because I'm begrudgingly playing Kingdom Hearts through the Epic Game Store, since it's the only place you can play Kingdom Hearts on PC legally. I could go that route on things. Hold on. I'm going to take a second. We'll turn on some background music while I brainstorm what the fuck I'm going to be doing here.
Totally legal game system.
Totally legal game system, yeah. Yeah, there we go. This should be fine. Okay, what do I have and what could I go through? I'm not doing that out of principle. What did I speak of? I speak of fucking Fortnite. I'm not gonna lie, I've been playing that. I've been playing that a bunch with Chalk. Just because a content creator I'm a fan of has been playing the shit out of it, and I was like, oh, don't make this look fun. No, and then it turned out to actually be pretty good. I feel like playing Saints Row. I like Saints Row, but I want to play Saints Row with Snoo, because Snoo has never played Saints Row. They didn't know shit about it.
You have my condolences.
Yeah, you have my condolences. It's a fun time. It's a good game. I like to run around with Chalk screaming, "Destroy the children," while we play it. Genuinely. Let's see here.
Make the fun where you can, I guess.
Exactly. Well, there's a lot of fun to be had in it. For one, like, they have this thing called no build mode, so there's no construction. It's just the shooties. and it's a solid enough game in of itself. There's a lot of quests. There's a lot of fun interactivity. We found out that you can tame fucking animals in that, and you can ride them around and shoot people on the back of a fucking wolf. I did. I fucking won doing that. Stu was watching the whole time. I was like, Stu, what do you think of this? And they're like, you know what, you can pretend I'm the wolf. And I did, and managed to actually get through the whole thing with them as my wolf friend. Let's see. I could play more Inscription. I totally haven't been playing the shit out of that on the side. God, I love that game. I don't know. So many choices. I don't really want to start a new thing.
Uno.
Uno? I don't have Uno! I don't have it! I just don't!
Surprised face.
I know. I genuinely don't own Uno. Not that I don't want to have Uno. Stu and I have talked about getting Uno and doing that with some friends at some point. I do have a giant game catalog and a bunch of stuff that I need to...
Uno on 24H Strum.
Uno on 24-hour stream? Possibly. That could be fun. I could check out that. That is a game I picked up for the possibility of streaming. Oh,
I'd be happy to ruin friendship with it, lol.
Ah, you wouldn't ruin friendship. No, it's no fucking Dokapon. It's no fucking Dokapon. Oh, God, Dokapon.
It's Uno, lol.
Don't I have God Hand somewhere? I do have God Hand somewhere. Right, I couldn't get that one to work because I don't actually... It's too old of a thing.
Dead Cells.
Dead Cells. I got Dead Cells somewhere. I know I do. Unfortunately, I have so many games that start with the word dead.
There is new DLC coming.
There is! Castlevania. Which is really cool. And they had that co-op thing with a bunch of content creators just before that. Or not content creators, the indie games. Blah, blah, blah. Fucking words fail me.
Vampire Survivors.
I don't want to pick up that addiction again. I stopped smoking, man. I stopped doing crack for my own health and safety. I don't want to relapse and go back into the nose candy. Thank you very much. I say that as I'm also staring at Yu-Gi-Oh! And it's like, Cross the obelisk. Valheim. Why would I say Valheim?
What?
What, Gray? What's up? Gray, guess what? Also, to you. You first, and then I'll tell you my thing.
Ha ha ha. I just got home.
You just got home? You just got home? Where have you been?
Oh noes. I had mom take me up to work for the first time in 2 years.
I see.
That's not a good start.
I see.
Okay, that's a good end.
Yeah. Okay, I had an idea.
I got to see me boss, nervous face.
You got to see them?
And I made an arrangement.
You've made an arrangement? Nice. Things are starting to look up.
Let's go.
Yeah. On my end, Kingdom Hearts crashed after an hour of progress and I didn't save! I think I know what I want to do, though. I'm going to see if I can get this to work. Though that's going to require me to do something.
MOCS no.
I know, right? Hold on.
Now we are finding out.
I've never done this before. I'm going to see how this works.
Unigamer law.
Yeah! With the click of a button, I'm able to swap things around again. Yeah. I just got demotivated. I just don't want to go back through that shit. But I had an idea. I had an idea on something that I could do that could be fun. And we'll see if I can get it to work. First things first, though. I gotta do just a little bit of audio adjusting. There we go. Will you work? Because I remember you're an old-ass thing. Ah, my ears! Ah, my ears! Okay. Okay.
That's loud.
That was loud as fuck.
Ow.
Let's adjust that. And let me update what I'm thinking about doing.
Roller Coaster Tycoon?
Yeah, Roller Coaster Tycoon. Thinking about doing that because I just saw it in my games library. I was like, you know what? I haven't played that in a while. Kingdom Hearts had a heart attack. So now I'm gonna run.
Is it bad I got it from that small sound clip? LOL.
Oh, I bet.
No.
Roller Coaster Tycoon. I gotta update my shit. Okay, Roller Coaster Tycoon Deluxe doesn't apparently exist in this one. There we go. Casual. Okay. Live scene. Let's see if it'll catch the game. It fucks with a bunch of my shit when I do this. Wow, I lowered the volume on this, and it did not get it. Okay, it's not picking up the game on the capture, so let me see here.
It's lower on our end.
Yeah, hold on.
Not by much, LUL.
Okay, let's try this again.
No, but it lowered. That's better. Better here.
Can you actually see the game? Because I can't see the game on the capture.
No.
Yeah, neither can I. So.
No.
Got an idea. We're going to do a tried and true thing of a new capture.
Yes.
Because a screen capture works genuinely well when this happens. Display capture, which should be a mess of things right now. The infinite loop of stuff. Don't worry about that. And now this should here in a second.
It's me.
Oh, well, it's there? But like...
I'm gone.
It's tiny. And I don't know how to... How do I get this to not do full screen? Yes, mute. Oh, these old school games. And the controls of being nonsense. Okay, hold on.
Crop the window and make it bigger?
Well, that requires me to catch the window. Come on, get out of here. Fucking... What in the fuck is going on? Come on, computer. Cooperate with me. Okay.
Lay some bait for it.
Lay some bait for it. Okay. Capture's not working, so I don't think this is gonna work either. Everything is dying on me. BRB. Kind of. We're gonna figure this out, damn it. So Roller Coaster Tycoon is not an option. Disaster Stream. I'm renaming this Disaster Stream.
Stuffing face.
Disaster Stream. Nightmare. Nightmare.
I'm a list games.
Oh, I've got a bunch.
Loop Hero.
Loop Hero is fun. That's a long time, though.
Crypt of the Necrodancer.
That's Snooze thing. That's not my thing.
Minecraft. Fair.
I do have Minecraft, and I do have a modded Minecraft I've been wanting to go back into, but that takes a lot of resources, and that requires us some prep beforehand to do it.
Genshin Impact.
No, I don't do the Genshin. Sorry, Gray.
Blood Bowl.
I don't have Blood Bowl. Don't act on. Don't act on.
Sexy Business.
Next Gentleman Sexy Business. That's also a long thing. That is an entire stream, and I've got already a bunch of time.
All Orcs Must Die.
I think I have one of those ones.
Nothing wrong with a bit of TD.
Nothing bit of wrong with tower defense. You're right. Funny enough, if I'm gonna play a tower defense, I'm gonna play the car tower defense in VR chat. Don't.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
More Yugs. Nah, that takes that. I don't have that installed, and that's gonna take forever. Damn it. Yeah, let's beat Helltaker again. Yeah. No, can't do that one. That's an idea. That is an idea.
Have either of you heard from Trini?
Yes, actually. I've been messaging her. She's doing a little bit better after what happened. I don't have my phone on me, but she did send me messages. I think she was saying...
Was it old age?
No,
I
actually...
occasionally get replies LOL.
He was lovely,
no.
but it was a long time coming. He was so poorly. Basically, he was poorly years ago. We had to fix his hip, but that operation triggered an immune disease where his body attacked his red blood cells, and we managed that for a while, but his blood got low the other day, and they put him on better meds, but then he wouldn't move, and apparently his blood count was lower. So they said he might have blood or bone cancer, and that he didn't have long to live, so they decided that instead of trying to prolong things,
sad face,
they were just going to put him down.
Oh, sweet boy.
Yeah, it's really sad. So I get it. I'm laughing at something unrelated because I just noticed there was a notification in the 4Cam Discord, and it was apparently finding our boy Sonny on top of Nyarlathotep and just going, "Get away from my son, you bitch."
I'm going to look right now.
It's funny. And the notifications about Scilaps's weird ideas on things. That one I'm not going to go into details on. It's a ride, but it's a ride that I'm just kind of glancing at occasionally. Ah, yes, Iron Lung. At this point, I'm just vibing. I'm just grooving. At this point, I think that's going to end up having to be what I do. Yeah, visceral cleanup detail. That'll be exactly what we should do. Beyond my magic mirror, I can see your true nature. Follow me. Your true nature calling me. Hey, Shantae. The Shant! Actually, okay, I have an idea. I have a genuine idea. It'll be a little different, but it should be pretty cool. Let me go and get the things for this. Hey, Karanzi, out of curiosity, how busy are you at the moment?
Not very.
Not very. Are you in a position to join me in a...
At most only have an hour and a half.
That's fine. It's not going to take me very long. Are you in a position to join me in a Poor Chemistry voice chat? Let's see here.
Done.
Hello. How are you doing?
I am doing alright, thank you, and you?
I'm doing alright despite everything, the technical difficulties and what have you.
Well, I mean, we're streamers, what do you expect?
Exactly, we are streams, we do the stream, it is the stream thing. Okay.
We are strunks.
Yes. So, I'm actually pulling open a couple of things on my end here to show off some stuff or some context on this, but I'm going to take you through a thing I've taken through a couple of people through because I think it's fun and I think it's entertaining and I love to see people's reaction to it. Karanzi, we are going to go through a quick and dirty thing and I'm going to have you create a cyberpunk character. Yeah, woo! Alright. You're gonna tear off all your limbs. Hooray!
What?
And Gray, you're actually welcome to do this too. Because everything I ask is something that the both of you can do. And it's a very fun time.
Opening Word document.
Opening up Word document. The only thing that both of you are going to need, and in fact, you don't need to necessarily open up a Word document, Greg, because I have something that will help you as well. Let me show you this. Since this will basically do everything that I'm going to be taking you through, with doing some calculations and stuff for you, with one exception, but I'll get into that when we get to there. So don't worry about that. Karanzi, let me know when you are ready. He's probably going off to get something. It's fine. We got a moment.
Oh, no, I'm here.
Okay, cool. So I put a link in a thing into the Twitch, but I can also send you a direct one if you would like.
No, I've opened it.
Oh, you already got it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let me pull up my own thing onto the side here for everyone else to see. I know, everything right now is probably not going to make a whole lot of sense, and that's fine. It's not supposed to. So let me go to the live scene, and we're going to do another display capture, so you're going to see everything that I'm doing. Okay? So what you have should look like this, right? Handle, very simple thing. It's just going to be whatever you want your person to be named by. It doesn't have to be fancy, and if you don't have anything because this is on the spot, that's fine. For the sake of this one, since I'll be making this alongside with you guys, I'm going to call this person, I don't know, just looking around my room for things. I'm going to call them... Decent Business. That's going to be their name. Alright? And for the sake of this one...
Shank McLongrod.
What's that?
Shank McLongrod.
There you go. Shank McLongrod. Right on. And for the sake of this one, we're going to say Major Hero. And that's just going to give us points.
I'm using mine and Trini's Twitch, baby.
Alright. Right on. We'll say Major Hero on this one. This
Sapphire
means...
Owl.
Sapphire Owl. There you go. Okay.
Does it matter what I pick, or do you want me to just pick Major Hero?
Yeah, we'll just say Major Hero for this one. Oh, now most of this is going to be nonsense, especially since you don't technically have access to everything. These are not the important bits. Honestly, the stats, the skills, and stuff like that don't matter for the sake of what I'm doing here. We're just going to breeze through it, okay? But I will go over the core stats because I think it's fun to talk about, okay? Intelligence is, you know, your character's ability to think, but it's more so like your character's ability to process information. It's more important for doing tech things than it is for actually doing stats. With the exception of technical ability, which is more of actual machinery and stuff like that. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Reflexes is more of your character's ability to survive. Reflexes decide your combat ability. Reflexes
1 to
decide...
20.
Yeah. Well, actually, 1 to 10. 1 to 10. 10 is natural, like, peak human ability, okay? But before you start putting things into things, let me just explain some stuff. It is your ability, your character's ability to dodge things. It is your character's ability to shoot gun, swing weapon. It is basically your body's
My dice are all
stat.
packed away, Suo XD.
It's okay. If you get a dice roll or something, that'll work. Technical ability is your ability with tech. It's for handling technical machines, repairing stuff, so on and so forth. Cool is your character's ability to compose themselves, keep their attitudes up when the chips are down, keep a straight face, lie, and things, okay? Attractiveness is not just kind of how your character looks, but more so how they present themselves to people. Your attractiveness stat is how you dress yourself, how you maintain yourself, what people see. You may look attractive, but with a low attractive stat, basically, like, you're putting it on, like, you can tell someone's not putting their whole effort into, like, their appearance.
Random number generator for the win.
There you go. Luck is actually very simple. It is a straight number that you can add to anything you do. So if you're feeling like you need to do something really dire and you have to succeed, you can literally spend your luck as a point, 1 point per point. It's a finite pool, though, for session, but that's fine. Movement allowance is how fast your character can move. It is really what's the deciding thing for the derivatory stats below. Your body type is how chunky you are, how good your endurance is. A higher body makes it harder for you to die. A higher body also reduces the damage you take. And it's also more of what your physical strength is based around. And finally, the most important stat is empathy.
Oh fuck, cool, got 1 XD.
Cool. Empathy is your character's ability to empathize with their fellow human beings. It's kind of your morality. It's also the defining stat for the stat humanity. And this decides how many cybernetics you can add to yourself before you go cyber psycho. If you have a 10 empathy, it means you have a 100 humanity, since it's 10 points per point of empathy. And every one of these points goes down for every bit of cyberware you put into your body. So you can put in whatever the hell you want for these things. I'm just going down the list, and I'm just going to go back around and just raise things as necessary.
I randoed.
That's fine. And if it seems like your stats are very high, don't worry about that. They're kind of gonna be. That doesn't necessarily translate to being a broken character, honestly. And then the derived stats will do their own things below you. And you'll get an idea as to what your character can do at that point, which is cool. So how are you doing on the stats there, Karanzi?
Yeah.
99512101034.
Damn. I'll let you finish your thing before I move forward, okay? Here we go. Very fitting music for that one. Dun, 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 dun. Gray put a bunch of 10s into things, which that's cool.
I've got a few 10s.
You got a few 10s? That's perfectly fine. My main boy, in my own thing, also has some 10s, but he ends up
Rando, the
having
generator put a bunch of 10s into things.
Lol. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Your cool is a 1? Your composure is a 1, oh my goodness. And your empathy is a 4. Your body's a 3. Wild.
I know.
8, 8, 10, 8, 10, 10, 8, 10, 8.
Hey, there you go. Okay, so that'll generate basically a bunch of stuff down here, and you know those are fun things to keep in mind. Now it's time to choose a role, basically your kind of class thing, and I have this over here to do my own little spiel on all the classes. Okay, since I've got the book here. First one in the book is the Rocker Boy, and this is my personal favorite one. The rebel rocker who uses music and revolts to fight authority. They're kind of the people, the artists who are fighting against the corporations, is the idea. You can technically make a rocker boy who is a corporate person, or a rocker boy of different means. Just because you're a rocker boy doesn't mean you have to bank a musician. You can make someone who's an artist.
Hey, you're a rocker boy who said CLA.
But yeah, exactly. You can make a rocker boy who just performs in some way, shape, or form, or something that inspires people. That's the important thing about a rocker boy. Their ability, it grants them the ability to basically call on their fans to aid them in certain situations and stuff, which is pretty cool. Also, the art that they have for their default rocker boy, which one would think would be Johnny Silverhand from the game, is not. No, it's this lady, who's like half naked, with weird pump boots. That's their face of the rocker boy. Alright, solos are the main guns for hire. Street Samurai. They're the people who pick up the quick and dirty jobs. They're a dime a dozen. They are very fun. Their important ability is that right off the bat, their core ability, they get to add to their initiative on top of everything. For the most part, when combat comes down, the solos go first. They are basically a purely combat class. They don't really have...
shot first.
They do. They do shoot first. And here we have... I believe this is Morgan Blackhand, the actual face of the solos. Yeah, it is. Who's pretty cool. Mildly cybered out. Now you have the Netrunners. They are the hackers of the world. Netrunners are the bane of my current existence. One would think that being a hacker would be fucking cool in this. It's a chore. It's such a goddamn chore. They are cool, don't get me wrong. They have this entire thing dedicated to themselves for going to the net and doing things. The problem is that net running in this game is a bitch to run and is a bitch to play, but that doesn't matter for the sake. If you want to make a hacker, you're going to be a net runner. And I believe it's Spider Murphy? Yeah. Spider Murphy is the face of the net runners here, despite the fact that Raish Bartmoss is the greatest net runner to ever live in this thing.
Got a question.
Uh-huh.
The card game Netrunners, is that based on Cyberpunk then?
It probably has the name from it, but otherwise Netrunner is kind of just a general term.
Fair enough.
Techies are your mechanics. They're the people who create the computers. They're the people who create the machines, the robots, and stuff like that. If you want to get handsy and be able to make your own things and possibly even do cybernetics, this is going to be where you're going to want to go. Because there's a second version of a techie, which we'll probably go into right afterwards. Here's what a techie kind of looks like as an idea. God, I love the 80s aesthetic. I guess we'll see it later. But there's a second version called a med techie, which is somebody who is focused on medicine. They're the doctors and stuff like that. If you're a techie, you're most likely going to end up being a Ripper Doc in some way, shape, or form. Which is basically like a back alley doctor. Medias are old school reporters who are jumping in to basically expose the truth of things. Medias are really cool, actually. While they have this big bulky camera and things like that, you can actually get cameras and things installed into you to be your own camera and stuff. There's also this entire thing called brain dances, which are like VR videos that people can experience. And everything that the person behind the camera experiences, you experience in the brain dance. There is a giant market for these that are good, and then there's a giant market of these things that are bad. Because, well, some people out there are sick and twisted, and this is a safe way, sort of, for you to experience stuff that you normally wouldn't be able to outside of the comfort of your home, you know?
Okay.
So there's an entire market to being a media besides just exposing the truth, if you catch my drift.
You saying about installing cameras in your eyes and everything like that just gives me flashbacks of frickin' Standalone Complex.
Oh yeah, Ghost in the Shell is a good shit for this, my friend.
Yeah.
We got ourselves over here Lyle McClellan. I wasn't sure what the name of the media guy is, but there he be as an example. You can be a cop. And I know that sounds weird, especially since a edge runner is essentially a mercenary, and most people who are mercenaries do some shady, illegal shit, you can be a cop who's trying to destroy crime from the inside, essentially. Or you could be someone who was once a former police officer and is now rolling through the wilds, you know, looking for people that they can't do in their own way. If you really want to be like a movie cop, you can do that.
All guys don't look at explosions.
Yeah. Their ability, I didn't talk about it, but the previous ones, because the techie and the med techie's abilities aren't anything spectacular other than bonuses to basically doing their craft. Medias have the ability to basically gather resources and have connections in some way of getting info. Cops actually have straight authority. They can basically toss their weight around and get people to tell them things or give them access to stuff or get out of the way. After all, if a person who holds themselves highly of authority and waves a gun around can, in some cases, just have their way. There's the corporate, everybody's favorite sellout. I personally like corps. I will fully admit that the corpo life is awful. If you think a 9-to-5 job is bad, imagine working 12-hour shifts every day, 7 days a week for a person who pays you pennies, and if you fuck up, you die. That's the corporate life. However, you have access to so many things and so much money as a corp. It's kind of ridiculous. Plus, who's to say you yourself aren't the guy at the top, you know? Things are bad for those on the lower rungs, but sitting at the top is quite the view. Fixers are like your leaders. They're your actual, like, informant people. They're if they know a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy who will get the job done. If you really want to be like the leader of a group, you're a fixer. Nomads are neat. They're Chalk's favorite. They're Mad Max people, basically. They live in the wilds, wasteland, living in colonies, traveling in convoys, just scavenging whatever they can and getting by whatever they can. They have the lowest starting money of any of these classes and things like that, but the flip side to them is that they have an ability called Family, which is like something similar to the Rocker Boy, but instead of it being like your fans, it's your actual family who show up with like their shotguns and shit to help you. If, you know...
It's about family!
Yeah, family. That joke with the fucking Fast and Furious, that's their ability.
Yeah.
They're really cool, actually. They're just poor. And that's basically all of the core classes for figuring out the things. For the sake of this character, who is called Decent Business, I'm gonna choose to be a corp.
List M again for me.
They're all over here, but cop, being a police officer, Rocker Boy, fighting political powers with the power of music or art. Solos are your gun runners, mercenaries for hire. Medias are people who want to expose the truth or get stories out or create things for people to experience. Nomads are Mad Max car people. Netrunners are hackers. Techies and med techies are two sides of the same coin. One focuses on technology, one focuses on the medicine behind the technology. Corporates are corporate sellouts, and fixers are infomongers and what have you. And each one of these will give you a different set of skills. These are career skills. The points dedicated to your career skills are specifically for those career skills. And every single one of the classes has their own thing on these. I'm not going to explain what these skills are, because it doesn't matter. It really does not matter for what we're doing. Again, these are things that can be edited and gone through as whatever. It doesn't matter for the sake of this. This person's going to be the greatest that there ever was. Alright, in the same vein of things, is pickup skills. You can basically go through the stats, see all the skills that are tied to those stats, and put things into them as your own personal thing. Career skills are things that come with the class. Pickup skills are things that your character actually does. But for the sake of this, it doesn't matter. Alright?
Quick question. What does it mean that your points are now in the minus?
It's because I spent more points than I was supposed to. That's why. Which would normally be illegal, but for the sake of this, the skills don't matter. For now. Alright? Because we're getting to the point that I actually wanted to. Which is all of this. This is my favorite part of the Cyberpunk character book, okay? Origins and personal style. I would recommend randoming your personal style at first, and then deciding if you like it or not. Like in this case, Mr. fucking Business up here, Decent Business, wears blue jeans, has a mohawk, and wears sunglasses. What kind of corporate has a fucking mohawk? But whatever. Also, jeans. He's not in a fucking, like, suit and tie. He's wearing fucking jeans.
So you just do random.
Yeah, that was what I just did for the random, for seeing what it is, because it's fun. If you don't like it, you can always go through with the manual choose.
The med techie. Alright, so
Alright.
jumpsuit, short and spiked. And afflictions, long fingernails.
You got long fingernails in your jumpsuit. With your short
spike there.
Uh-huh. Something that's really fun is in the actual clothing, one of the options is nude. Night City does not give a shit if you wear clothes or not. That really doesn't matter.
Isn't the only crime in Night City in 2077 is getting cock?
Yes, getting
Biker leather, wild, and tattoos.
Biker leather, wild, and tattoos. Right on, right on. Out of curiosity, Gray, which one of the classes did you choose? Because Karanzi chose a med techie.
Nomad.
Nomad. Alright, cool. Alright. Same with Origins. I like the random, but if you don't like it, you can always choose manual. I'm Pacific Islander, and I speak Malayan. Basically, if you get a bonus language, it lets you speak that on top of the general, like, English, since everyone lives in California on this.
African Ashanti.
Interesting. Okay, so Central Europe.
Hold up,
Soviet,
I'm in ads.
And I know Bulgarian.
Uh-oh. Gray has been taken to the ad dimension. Oh dear.
No, ads.
Ads.
Ah!
Savior
Save
of my...
every one of us.
Save every one of us. These ads. The corpse are here. They're trying to get their penny out of this. Their pound of flesh.
Giving you some.
Listening to Psycho Killer while I'm doing this. Let's change this up a bit. Yeah, let me Tombstone. It'll be fine. Yeah, this is where the real meat and potatoes of this whole thing actually is. The family background and things going forward. Because this is going to decide kind of your character's backstory and things.
Okay.
And when it comes to the last bit, the life event, I'm going to want to do that one manually with you guys.
I'm back.
Welcome back. I was just explaining the further thing. So we're on family background. We'll see what your family's ranking is. So random. I got a corporate executive after randoming it twice by accidentally hitting the button the second time, not realizing it took it. But I'll stick with it.
Crime Lord.
Crime Lord. Cool, cool. And now we're going to see the status of your family. We'll see if your parents are alive, if they're in trouble, or if they're in danger, or what have you. In this case, both my parents are living.
Both my parents are living.
And then we're going to see the actual status. They may be living, but that doesn't mean they're not in danger. In this case, my family is okay.
Mean dead.
Oh, savage. Sad. His family is dead. Gray.
Family status is okay even if parents are missing or dead.
I see. Let's see, what environment did we grow up in? I grew up on the streets with no adult supervision, despite living with parent executives. Well, you know what, that makes sense. He'd be probably, like, the family is working so much, so he's living up on his own.
In an aquatic pirate park.
Oh.
I
Oh.
have scepters.
You have scepters. Let's see how many siblings. I had one sibling who was an older dude who hero worships me. Hooray! That can get ridiculous.
Oh my god.
How many?
I've got 7.
Oh my god, how many of them hate you?
Alright. Female older worships.
Holy.
Female younger worships. Male older neutral. Male twin neutral. Female older neutral. Female older dislikes.
Oh.
And male younger hero worship.
Only one of them dislikes you, and it's not even like I hate, they just dislike you. That could be worse.
Yeah.
Could have been worse.
We has big family.
Big family. Let's see, your character's personality traits. Friendly and outgoing in this case, which is fine.
Rebellious, antisocial, and violent.
Well, these next ones are going to be real
Headstrong.
interesting. Moody, Ratchy,
Moody,
and
Rash,
Headstrong.
Headstrong.
Alright, what is the person... the most valued person to you? In this case, no one. Oh, Edgy.
A parent or guardian, apparently.
Oh ho.
What do you value most?
Let's see. Honor.
Friendship.
Friendship?
I'm antisocial.
Friendship? You're one of those people who like pushes people away but secretly wants to be friends with people.
Oh,
Sundari!
It's not like I like you back up.
You're a fucking Sundari. Yarhar!
Is it Senderi or is it the other one, Yandere?
No, yeah,
Because
I mean,
I'm violent.
You're not obsessive. That's not that I'm aware of.
No, I don't think so. Doesn't look like it.
All right, how do
How
you
do I
feel
feel
about
about-
most people? Neutral.
I hate almost everyone.
Really want that friendship, but God, fuck people. I fucking love this thing. It's great.
I
Alright,
protect
what
my
is my
lover
most
but hate
valuable
everyone
possession?
else.
You know, that's fine. That makes sense, Gray. They're the most important thing to you. Fuck everyone else. The only person that matters is the person you're with. I get it. Most valuable possession? A photograph. Look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh. Ha ha ha.
A tool. It's
Ooh.
a tool.
A weapon. All right.
Well,
So-
it's a tool. Considering I'm Shank McLongrod.
Yeah. Okay, now I'm not gonna have you do the life events because I'm going to do this one with you guys in your own way. You're gonna need some dice for this one, okay?
How many sides?
Just a 10-sided die, I believe.
D10?
Yep, a D10.
Can I rando?
Yeah, you just do a random number generator for your thing. We're gonna do a bunch of these. Oh, and we're gonna need 2d6 as well.
I have an issue.
You have an issue?
Where are my dice?
Where are your dice? I mean, if you
This
did,
is bad.
if you need to just pull up a random number generator or a dice roller online, that'll work too. But I understand wanting to find your own dice.
I want my dice.
Where did your dice go?
Dice. I don't know.
No.
I don't need them.
Pirate time. Gray, do you have
Ruffalo.
2d6 or 2 6-sided dice or a generator for it, or a generator between 1 and 12, or I guess 2 and 12?
Random D6 gene router.
This is actually worrying.
I'm concerned. I don't know where your dice is. While you're finding your stuff, I will move on with Gray, if that's okay.
Yeah, you go.
Alright, roll me them 2d6 there, Gray, and tell me what the numbers are.
3, 5.
All right. So this is what decides your character's age, and this is important. You start at age 16, and then you roll the 2 dice, making the minimum age your character can be 18. And the maximum character age you can be is 28, I believe. Yeah, that sounds right. So 16 plus 8 is 24. So you're 24 years old, Gray. That means you get 8 life path events. So,
where do I put this info?
For now, just kind of like jot it on the side, or like just keep track of it, because all of this is about to get cray-cray. So let me get to the page that's necessary for this. Here we go. Gray, roll me a d10.
24 years old who?
Woo!
6.
6. 6 is big friends and enemies. Okay, roll me another d10.
Three.
All right, you have made a friend. Give me another one.
Eight.
They are a relative. You've made a friend with a relative. Congratulations. Okay, now we take it from the top again. And just jot it down what happened there. Give me another d10.
Nine.
Nothing happened that year. Shame. That's fine. Jot that down. Give me another d10.
Four.
4. Friends and enemies again. All right, another d10.
Ten.
You've made an enemy. D10, and let's see who this enemy is to you.
Four.
They are a childhood enemy. All right, let's see. Why are you guys enemies? Give me another d10.
Nine.
They were a romantic rival. Oh, from when you were a kid, huh? All right, who hates who? D10. Drama.
This is why I hate PFL XD.
Romantic
7.
fucking rival. Let's see here. 7. You hate them. Let's see. Interesting. It's not that they hate you. It's that you hate them. What you gonna do about it? If the two of you met face to face, the injured party, which is you in this case, D10.
Three.
You would avoid the scum, apparently. Just you see them and you just like tilt your nose up. All right, and D10. Let's see the kind of force that they have behind them to basically get in your way if you were to try and do something about your enemy.
Two.
Just himself and some friends. Fair enough. Little childhood rivalry, basically. It's from a past love event. That's interesting. All right, D10.
Five.
5. That is more friends and enemies. D10.
5 again.
5 again. They're a friend. You've made a friend. Okay, D10. Let's see what kind of friend they are.
Ten.
10. There's somebody that you met through a common interest, so you bonded over something. Maybe they also don't like the enemy. And the two of you are both like friends because you both hate the same person. Or something like that. Who knows? Alright, next life path event. D10 when you're ready.
5.
5. It's another friend and enemy. D10, let's see if they're a friend or a foe.
Fuck.
Fuck, so many friends, so many enemies.
7.
7, that's an enemy. D10, let's see what kind of enemy they are.
Six.
They're a person you work for. Oh no, your employer is your enemy. Okay, what caused this enemy thing to be happen? D10.
I am a nomad man.
You're a nomad man. Hey man, you can still get hired for jobs
10.
as a nomad. 10. You foil the plan of the others. Who got foiled? Whose fucking shit got rocked? D10. This one's spicy. This one's real spicy.
5.
5. You hate them! They spoiled your plan! Oh no! What you gonna do about it, Gray? D10.
8.
8. The feeling's mutual. You both hate each other for this. So you both foiled each other's plans. What the hell are the two of you gonna do when you encounter each other? D10. I'm hoping for a high number, honestly. Like a real high number.
1.
1. Oh no. That's a problem. Go into a murderous killing rage and rip their face off. So if the two of you encounter each other, the gloves come off. Holy shit. And what do they have to throw you? Who was your employer? D10.
7.
7? They were a gang. You got hired by a gang. It could have been another nomad family. And then something happened that went so wrong that both of you ended up getting in each other's way. And now you hate each other. That's wild. Wouldn't it be neat if, like, they were also part of the family that your childhood enemy was a part of? Thoughts? Things to consider. Anywho. D10.
Ew.
Yeah. Just really putting the pieces together. 2. Big problems, big wins. We'll see what happens. Did something good or bad happen to you, Gray? Give me a D10.
10.
10. You scored big. All right, you got lucky. Let's see what good thing came your way. D10.
6.
6. A powerful corporate executive owes you a favor. Well, I wonder what you did to gain that favor that year. Fascinating. That's quite the powerful little thing to keep in your pocket. Alright, D10.
5.
That's another friend and enemy! Alright, D10, let's see if friend or enemy. Frenemy, which one will it be?
Eight.
8. It is an enemy. After getting a corporate favor, you've made a new enemy. Let's see what kind of enemy they are. Wouldn't that be funny? Wouldn't that be funny?
You're making a lot of enemies, Greg.
3. It's a relative. Oh no, a family member of your own family is your enemy. Okay, what's the cause? What caused this thing to go? Yeah, Gray's making tons of enemies. Lots of problems. Poor Gray. D10.
Wait, is the corporate favor enemy or new enemy?
The corporate favor is not an enemy. The corporate favor is a big win. It is a boon. The corporate favor is a thing that you can call upon for assistance, basically. A corporate
7.
executive owes you something. 7. Turn down others' offer of job or romantic involvement. God, I hope it's a job offer. D10. Who?
Sweet home Alabama.
Good lord.
2.
2. They hate you. So you probably turned down their offer. They probably had a job for you and you're like, nah. So, what are they going to do if they encounter you again? I hope it's not a 1 or a 2.
4.
4. They'll avoid you. Alright, basically, you've spurned them. And now they want nothing to do with you. I know some family members like that. Alright, and what do they have that they can throw at you? Boy, I hope you don't get a large
6.
number in that. It's a 6, God. An entire gang. They have a gang at their disposal to kick your ass with. Lordy Lou. Alright. Last one, Gray. This is your last life path adventure. Let's see what happens on your final roll. Gonna laugh if it's a 9 or a 10.
1 \.
1. Big problems, big wins. Alright. D10, let's see if you got a problem or if you got a win.
4.
4. That's a win. Alright, D10. Let's see what kind of boon you got on your last year.
Nine.
9. Local booster gang likes you. Who knows why? These are boosters, right? You can call upon them for 1 favor a month, equivalent to a family special ability of +2, but don't push it. You have basically a second family that you can call upon assistance from some psychopaths who happen to just stick together. That's quite the interesting thing. So you're a nomad who doesn't like people, but you like your partner. During your years here, 16 to older, you never had a relationship, but that doesn't mean you didn't have one beforehand. You have a childhood rival who you and them fought each other over a romantic thing, so maybe you are in a thing and they were just another suitor going for it. Then nothing happened, and then you made an enemy, I believe. No, you made a friend who was a relative. Then you made an enemy. Then you got a boon. Then you made an enemy. Then you made another enemy. And then a booster gang was your friend. Every one of those things happened in a separate year. Wild adventure you've got there. And the fun part is, at that point, everything's so vague, you get to flesh it out however the fuck you want. It's quite the story. And quite the boons. Now that we got that done, Karanzi, are you ready?
Yes, I managed to find my dice. My jacket was hiding them.
Hiding them. All right, we're going to start with your age. Roll me 2d6.
8.
8. So I think that's the same as Gray. You are 24.
BRB fam.
24.
Right on. Okay, so roll me a d10 and let's see what happened in the first life path.
10.
10. Nothing happened your first year. Shame. Okay, next year.
3.
3. Big problems, big wins. Okay, roll me a d10 and we'll find out what happened.
Oh wait, do I have to do anything on this end here?
You can keep track of all these things that happen by if you go to manually choose your age and then put in your things. You can also put in your own life event things that can happen. Or you could just jot them down on the side on like a notepad or so.
24. Oh, for some reason it's done it already for me, apparently.
Yeah, we'll just jot it on the side on like a shorthand on a Word document or something. Notepad.
Let me open something.
Yeah. Alright. So then, D10. Let's see if it was something good
6.
or bad. 6. That's something good. D10. Let's see what good thing it was.
10.
10. Find a combat teacher. Add +1 to any weapon skill with the exception of martial arts or brawling. Or begin a new combat skill at +2. So basically, at that year, you met somebody who taught you how to fight. Pretty cool. When you're ready, roll me a d10.
9.
Nothing happened that year. A year where nothing. Probably just training with your teacher.
Yep.
Alright, d10.
4.
4. Friends and enemies. Let's see. Did you make a friend or an enemy? d10.
4.
4. That's a friend. d10. Let's see what kind of friend you made.
10.
They are a friend that you met through a common interest. So maybe it was another student, or maybe it was just a hobby you've got that you've made friends with. But hey, that's cool. Alright, D10, let's see what happened this year. When you're ready, of course.
Yeah, in a minute, come on. One.
Big problem, big win. D10, let's see if it was a problem or a win.
6.
That's a win. D10, let's see what kind of boon you got this year.
8.
8, you made a friend on the police force. So you have an inside informant who can give you basically a +2 streetwise on any police-related situation. Nice. Who wants to talk about murders?
Yeah, 6.
Alright, 6 is friend and enemy!
I haven't rolled yet. I said year 6.
Oh, year 6. Okay, I thought you said 6. Okay,
It was 2.
That's a problem or a win. So, D10. Let's see if it's a problem or a win.
7.
That's a problem. Something bad happened this year. D10. Let's see what happened.
6.
6. A lover, friend, or relative was killed. Alright,
Oh.
D10, and let's see what happened to them.
4.
4. They died accidentally. It was a tragic accident. No one to avenge. No further story. Their life came to an end unceremoniously. Rest in peace. Alright, after that downer of a note, D10, let's see what happened.
6.
6. Friend and enemy. Alright, let's see if it's a friend or an enemy. D10.
3.
3. That's a friend! Hooray! Alright. Let's see what kind of friend you made. Another D10.
4.
4. They are a partner or a coworker of yours who's become your buddy. Congrats. You made a work friend. Alright, last year, D10.
So what was it?
You made a friend with a partner or coworker.
Alright, and year 8.
Year 8, final year.
Yes. 1.
1, problem or win. D10, let's see if it was a problem or a win.
9.
That's a problem. D10, let's see what kind of problem.
9 again.
You are being hunted by a corporation. Uh-oh. Let's see, D10, let's see how big of a corporation they are.
3.
That's a small local firm, but that's still people with money and power. It's a small corporation, but that doesn't mean your life is in any less danger. And that would be your character's life path for things that have happened. Lots of friends, lots of enemies between you guys. What's really funny is, God, I feel like besides the first time I did this, hardly anybody gets a 7 or 8 on these things. And it's really sad when a bunch of people get the 9 or 10. I'm going to see what happens by just randomly choosing the age and seeing what goes. So 3, 1 year less than you guys. Let's happen to this guy. 17, nothing happened. 18, got lucky. A local booster game likes him. At 19, hunted by the law. Uh-oh. 20, got imprisoned, got caught by the law. 21, nothing happened because they were in jail, probably. 22, they made an enemy with an ex-friend who caused the other to lose face value. Oh, they caused me to lose face or status, so I hate them. I would backstab them indirectly if I encountered them, and they have just themselves. And now I am also hunted by a corporation who is a large corporation with offices statewide.
Back.
Ouch. Yikes. And so that's kind of the character creation process of this, from everything you do. There's more to it, of course. There's the equipment, there's the cybernetics, there's your lifestyle, and things like that. But for the most part, this is the important part to me. Because what we just did, as a DM, I would then take everybody's character's backgrounds and be like, okay, well, we got 2 people who are hunted by corporations, so that's a connecting thread between them. We have 2 people who are friends with booster gangs. Nothing says it couldn't be the same booster gang that they're friends with that could connect them. Of course, all of this stuff is stuff you work with the DM on, so if it ends up being so radically different you can't incorporate, well, that is what it is. So on and so forth, and from there you generate your story. Of more than likely, someone from this group hiring the 2 of you, a medtechie and a nomad, to help them deal with this person that they're aggressive with, and it just so happens once the mission starts going, it's like, oh yeah, here's so-and-so, and it's like, oh shit, wait a second. You didn't tell me it was the fucking, I don't know, Uzumaki Corporation. Yeah, that small stand over there. What about it? Dude, they hate me. They want me dead. It's like, well, oh shit. Guess we gotta deal with it, you know? I love this stuff. I love this character maker.
I was just looking through the random ones they gave me. Yeah. You got lucky, favor with a powerful corporate executive, they owe me a favor.
Nice.
Romance, love affair with problems, you fight constantly.
Aww.
They like you hate them.
Oh, sad.
Which is on par with the Sundari. I got lucky, a big score. I got 300 EB.
Oh, cool, 300 eddies. Eurobucks.
Yep. I got lucky. Nomad Pack befriends me. Pulling them for 1 favor a month, equivalent of a family special ability +2. Romance, happy love affair. I then got lucky again with another financial windfall of 400. Then another happy love affair. And then another financial windfall, this time of 900.
Wow. Bunch of money.
I got a bunch of money.
That's good. All of that helps out.
Yeah, but...
I'm just looking at some of the other character stuff that I've done in the past. And just reflecting on their things. I think my favorite one I ever got from any of these is still my rocker boy. His backstory from all these generated things is just sad.
Oh no.
So his family were basically, I don't remember what it's classified on the character sheet as. I could go pull it up really quick. Stalling song. That wasn't the one I wanted. It's making me a Cyberpunk 2077 thing. No, I want 2020.
Oh, Gray, help!
Help?
I couldn't open the files you sent.
Oh no. There it is. It's his family is urban homeless. They were basically a bunch of hobos living on the streets, right?
Oh no.
They sold him for money.
This is not getting any better.
No. Their status is in danger, but honestly, it doesn't matter because he doesn't care about them. He doesn't know them. His childhood ended up being he grew up on a corporate-controlled farm or research facility, meaning they sold him to a corporation. They sold their fucking child to a corp. And the thing is, he had siblings. He did. In this corporation thing that he grew up in. Unfortunately, with the family status, they're all dead. He's the only survivor.
Oh god.
So what worked out? Yeah. So what worked out from that is basically he grew up in a corporate facility for training child soldiers, and while he was there in his developmental years, at the age of 16, basically, a rival corporation, more than likely Militech, considering it was thought to be an Arasaka one that he was a part of, raided in and shot the place up. And he survived simply because he didn't have severe enough wounds to die. And he basically dragged himself out of that research facility and wound up in Night City, where his life events happened. Where the first thing that happened is he ended up getting into a relationship with somebody, which didn't end well. They ended up dying.
I was gonna say, they died, didn't they?
Yep. And he had to be the one who put them down.
Oh, no.
And so what I thought about is, like, how does a guy go from being a corporate, like, research lab rat to a rocker boy, right? And I thought about it and went, what if they're the one who picked him up and did it? What if he got into the city, had no idea what he was, just, you know, fucking stood the fuck out, and got picked up by a group living the rocker boy lifestyle and helped him get incorporated into Night City. And then I went, wouldn't it be really tragic if the reason that they died is because they went cyber psycho and he had to put them down, making it essentially a third family he has lost in the small time he's been around.
Oh no. Oh,
and
no.
Unsurprisingly, after this happened, the following year, nothing happened. Probably because he was depressed and moping and lost. Then good things happened. He found himself in another relationship. And then he made
Sorry, I'm actually back now. Had to deal with Link.
No worries. He made an actual relationship. Then he made a friend with somebody that he basically became a teacher for. Which I incorporated as he ended up meeting somebody who had been going through somewhat of a similar dump situation. Not quite to the same level as him, but enough to be a problem. And the two of them happened to find something through each other. Then through them, he made a friend with Amelia who he taught musical lessons and formed a new band with the likes of them, which is his current band. And then the following year, it apparently was discovered because of Night City Life. They've got quite the open relationship because they just fucking slept around for a year. Nothing has happened to the relationship. It's still going. It's just apparently they had a year of hot dates and random affairs. Love that rock and roll lifestyle, I guess.
Fucking groupies!
Woo!
A different groupie in every town.
I guess. And I feel like there was one other thing, but basically after all of that, things sort of got better for him. But things are rough. He has a very sad story, and it's only getting worse. Because I've talked about it on the thing before, but during a rock concert that they performed in-game, he was performing on the stage while the rest of the group was basically taking defensive positions around the concert, because he is a rocker boy who at the start of the campaign had an actual, like, corporate contract, and on the same day he got the corporate contract, he got fired. Why? He kind of sort of caused a mass riot because he has a max level charismatic ability that burned down Night City.
Oops.
Oops. Yeah, that doesn't look favorable upon these things, so he lost his job. So because of that, he's now an independent musician, and because the corporations want to control all the media, they can't have indie labels. So they send corporate assassins to assassinate people who are performing that aren't under a corporate contract. And they still might try to kill their corporate contract people if they're rival corporations, but that's a different story, right? So while all of this was happening, the other half of the group ended up finding a small building that had been set up with a bunch of supplies and things for just such a thing, and then just waited until the assassins showed up and caught them by surprise. Fight broke out basically across the street from the venue, but nobody could hear because of the loud music playing. Then something terrible happened. While they were in a shootout with a guy, something came slamming through one of the walls. As the dust was settling, they heard screams that were silenced by mechanical whirls. And when it really finally cleared, they found a strange woman covered in metallic plating with half a dude shoved in her chest. The other half was a pile of gore on the ground.
Oof.
Their response to this was, shit, fuck that, and they decided to level the building and drop it on this individual. Building fell down. The crowd cheered, because, you know, yeah, party!
Pyrotechnics.
And the person under the building shrugged it off and got up.
Oh no.
And while all of that was happening, the concert thankfully came to an end, but the rocker boy started acting up. His cybernetics started going haywire, flashing colors, and he basically started going into a seizure. And so the band and the people at the band were trying to figure out what the fuck was going on with him, while the rest of the team was like, shit, this is bad, mayday, mayday, mayday. The being let out a roar, sang his name, and then stormed off, jet boosted down the street in the opposite direction. And as they got further away, his condition became better and better. Here's where the real added tragedy comes from. Part of his cybernetics is he has a single fashion wear that is technically not supposed to be functional. It was a fashion wear that he had got with them that made it so when they were in close proximity to each other, it would make a little heart appear on them. And it got brighter the closer they were.
No.
That cyberware shouldn't activate anymore because the person it's tied to was dead. They're back. and it's
That's your dead lover.
and they're fucking with his cybernetics. And because it's fucking with his cybernetics, he has neuroware. It is now malfunctioning his brain.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Isn't that some shit?
That is some shit. That is some shit, man.
So he has this mystery now going on, and unfortunately, he can't be a part of it as much as he wants to be, of course.
Sad.
He's trying to figure out why they're back, who brought them back, and how. You see, in Night City and Cyberpunk in general, dying's not exactly the end of the world. It may sound weird, especially with like how the show portrayed it, but so long as your head's fine, you have a 10-minute window that you can be resuscitated. And the best people to do that are a sort of combat ambulance called Trauma Team, right? They actually are so good at what they're doing that they classify your level of dead from 0 to 10 based on how long you've been down. The lower the number, the better odds they have of reviving your ass, okay? This person was shot in the head. They should not come back. Their brain is gone. Someone has brought someone back from the dead in a way that's probably not great. And there are other mysteries abound with this. One such thing is, how did they survive having a building dropped on them? Because that's a shit ton of damage. Okay? 2, what's up with the body thing? Why was there a person halfway inside of their chest? Why did they need that? Did they need that? You know? Another fun thing is before all of that happened, okay? There was a story being covered by the media about a serial killer in Night City who they were dubbing the Night City Butcher. Victims were political figures and corporate owners who were all found dead in various places, ground up like ground beef. And now they have this woman who they have seen doing that very thing. And the questions just keep a-rolling. I fucking love Cyberpunk. And that's just one of the many craziness that is happening in this. And that's just one of the many scenarios and things that get created from this backstory character creator, you know?
Yeah.
I fucking love it, and I fucking love how wild and dynamic it is. You gotta leave in, like, about 20 minutes, right?
At the latest, yeah.
Alright. Do you mind if I indulge you with a story from them of an adventure of theirs that went just out of control?
Sure. Go for it.
Okay. They got hired for a job, okay? They got hired for a job. It was their first actual big gig. Everything else they had been doing was small chump change, from driving a truck down the wastelands, protecting a pirate radio station, escorting a train at one point. Just little things, okay? They got hired to hit a convoy of semi-trucks being escorted by military personnel that were going to be escorting the contents of the largest bank in Night City to the bank. Remember the burned down Night City bit? The city was still in redevelopment and repair from the events that had happened. And they needed to get the banks up and working again. People need their money in order for the commerce to flow and to really fix things, okay? And the bank wasn't fucking around, and they hired military escort basically to transport these things, and these guys were now tasked with robbing it. But it wasn't the money that they were after. They were after, from the person who hired them, the safety deposit boxes. Apparently whatever those were, the contents in those things were far more important. Well, shit, how are they going to go about this? The Netrunner, who was a white-haired boy with a cybernetic eye named Edge, who is played by Snoo, was like, huh, you know, I'm going to go scope out the the people who are going to be escorting this. I'm going to scope out their corporate building. And I'm going to see if I can find a way in through the internet and see what I can get, right? One thing led to another, and they ended up finding a strange device on the top of one of these buildings. And using it, they found that there was actually a back door into that specific corporation. And they used that to enter it. And as soon as they got in there, they immediately set off every alarm in that place. It was only a couple of seconds, really. Who you, backdoor? It was only a couple of seconds to get what they could. They got into the files and fucked with things and took some things. For one, they learned the route. They found the ledger of the people who were going to be on there, swapped out that ledger with a training regiment for rookie soldiers, and then got the information on the vehicles themselves before skedaddling. They got spotted by a corporate netrunner in there who sicked 2 programs called Hellhounds on them before they used the back door to get out and then reconnect into their body. This is a problem, you see, because Hellhounds are chase programs, basically, that stay in that part of the internet and try to track you down. And if they find you and they get to you, they instantly kill you. There is no save. There's nothing. You just die. Right? You have to have a program called Dog Catcher to actually counter these things. But now they've got 2 of them on them. Hooray! Anywho. So they got this information. Started gathering supplies. Getting a working vehicle together. They had on their team a nomad named Jacqueline with a cyber arm and a big-ass rifle. The rocker boy who I mentioned before. Edge, the hacker that was just in this. Rose, a solo played by Shy Guy of the Poor Chem crew, who is a psycho just murderer with a giant quad-barreled shotgun with all sorts of fun ammo for it. And then they had Thandor, the medtechie, who was creating his own drug that he called the Baba Yaga, which had... There's a system for creating narcotics and medicine in this. And they basically put every negative thing they could on this, but they added the positive effect of an aphrodisiac to their scarecrow toxin, basically. So on top of being freaked out of your mind, having a heart attack, and stressing out and hallucinating, you also have a hard-on for some reason, because they're a monster.
You're horny.
Uh-huh.
Scare boner.
The fucking Baba Yaga. The day of the heist finally comes into place. They have... Their plan is to basically set up a bomb distraction on the main road to dissuade from taking the main path, so they'll have to go to their side path, which leads them down a particularly smaller alleyway. Well, not so much alleyway, but just a smaller road in Night City, where they're waiting in ambush alongside with a booster gang that they paid off, basically, to go and crash their cars into the convoy to knock them out of the commission, okay? None of them have any expertise in bombs. Demolitions of any sort.
What makes a good demo, man?
Uh-huh. So what they did is they went to the only black market arms dealer they're a fan of, named the Mandala Man, who is basically a dude in a cloak who's composed mostly of like 20 different hookah pipes. Okay? And he sells his arms and stuff, and they're delivered to you in carpets. That's how he do. However, he doesn't keep explosives on hand because that's just dangerous and stupid. And while he could get them bombs, it would take him more time.
Bombs.
Yeah, basically. It would take more time than they actually had for the mission. So they asked if he had anything on hand. He's like, well, you know, I have this crate of guns that are all broken and malfunctioning. They're probably volatile enough together that they could probably make a bomb for you if you want. And they're like, sure, fuck it, we'll take it. And so they had themselves a box of these guns called Teen Dreams. Teen Dreams are one of the worst pistols you can ever get, but they're priced accordingly. They're so bad that they have a function that if you fire the gun too fast, the gun will melt. It's fucking awful. I love these things. So they took these guns, rigged them up with some detonation charges that they picked up from a mercenary gang that Rose was basically like born with. And on the day of the mission, Rose went over there as they were the most trained, quote unquote, out of this with the bombs to set up the bombs. Started laying down these modified guns along the main road, and then fucked up. And accidentally triggered it on themselves and blew themselves up. They didn't die, but they were heavily damaged. So they crawled over to a nearby decorative bush and sat inside of it bleeding. The police came to investigate what the fuck was going on, realized that there were explosives, and called in the bomb squad. Okay? Bomb squad shows up. Dude in a giant flak vest and what have you starts making his way forward to these things to disarm them. And Rose is like, fuck shit, how do I get out of this? Then the bomb squad man fucks up.
Oh no.
He gets close to these things, he starts to lean down to it, and he doesn't quite counter the weight of all of the gear he's wearing, and he falls on top of the charges and sets all of them off, blowing himself up. He then ends up landing on one of the cop cars and detonates that cop car, which detonates the following cop car, which detonates the nearby civilian vehicle, and then that blows up a nearby building. Now there's a raging inferno on Main Street. Distraction mission success!
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the convoy has now entered the city and they're starting to go down their main route when communications are delivered to them that say, hey, Main Street's on fucking fire. Plan B. So they start to make their turn down the main road that the secondary road that the group is currently waiting at the end with in a armored vehicle. They're wondering where the booster gang they hired to do this is when as soon as they start to think this, a group of like racing vehicles in neon dressed up to look like deep sea fish collide straight into the military convoy escorting this, and a fight breaks out between these weird fish people and these rookie soldiers who's their first day on the job. Chaos is ensuing, okay?
The fucking deep ones are attacking.
Basically. The MedTech and the Nomad are sitting in their vehicle kind of watching things play out. When one of the semis stops nearby them, they deal with the driver and co-driver of that one, go into the back and open it up, and they find that this one is full of all of the money. And they're like, okay, this isn't the one that we're after. This isn't quite what we're going for. Shit. But hey, we've limited it down to the other one, which is parked across the way. So they start to make their way over to that one, okay? Right? No, I stand corrected. They didn't kill those guys, no. On the roof of a nearby building, the Rocker Boy and the Hacker were stationed up there to kind of maintain and view things. They were basically watching the Inferno eating Main Street from a distance, being like, was that supposed to happen? When the hacker hacked into the semis. These semis are tricked out semis. They have a lot of really nice things, okay? One of the features they have, for some reason, is they have ejector seats on the main driver and passenger side. And the hacker got into there and remotely activated that, jettisoning the driver and co-driver into the sky. There are parachutes, open up, and I roll some dice because they have a tracker to basically be like, when things misfire or grenades don't fly right, what direction do they end up going to decide the problem zone. I used that to figure out where the wind was going, and unfortunately these poor bastards flew into the inferno.
Fire clone.
It's so sad. The Solo hops on their motorcycle and makes it back to the main group, where they come across the other semi-truck. They're dressed as a soldier. Let's see here. They're dressed as a soldier. I think the Nomad is also dressed as a soldier. The MedTech is dressed as a zombie. The Rocker Boy, I think, was dressed as a zombie. And the Hacker got the short end of the stick, as they ended up getting dressed up as a character in Cyberpunk who teaches children about the law. Let me go and find a picture for him.
Oh no, this is not going to be well, is it?
Oh, this is not going to be well. Let me see if I can get a good photo of this guy. You know what? This'll do. He's dressed up like this. I'll say hello to Mr. Puggins.
Oh my god.
That
is terrible.
The safe and sound
FDGHHKJL.
mascot teaching children about how to obey the laws in Night City. You can watch all of the Safe and Sound episodes on YouTube. They're a real thing. They're awful, and they really teach you how terrible Night City is. But that's a later story for another time. So
good.
Snoo, the Hacker. Snoo the Hacker is dressed up like this. With googly eye pug eyeballs. Okay? Anywho, the Solo, who's dressed up as a soldier, goes up to these soldiers who are scared out of their fucking minds because they're rookies, and they believe that she's part of the group. And they're like, oh god, what's happening? Why are you wounded? What's going on? And they're like, yeah, things are rough, but you need to buckle it up, buddy. I'm here to relieve you of the duty. Just go and, take cover in the back of the van. Or not the van, the semi-truck. Alright. At the same time they're having this conversation, the Rocker Boy and the Hacker have decided that, well, they're probably needed now into the actual fight of things. So, using his grappling arm, he grabs the Hacker and they descend down the building quickly. So, rounding the corner out of the rearview mirror, they see this guy dressed up in the fucking pug costume, this googly eyes, emerge out of an alleyway. And he's like, what about him? Is he part of the thing? And the Solo grabs the guy. He's like, yes, Mr. Puggins is here to help you too. All right. So they get out of the car and start moving down the way. Now, I want you to imagine the position of the Hacker, who has now come out of the corner. There's Inferno. They're fighting everywhere. Shit's chaos. One of the soldiers who you're supposed to deal with runs past you, opens up the back of the semi-truck, looks at you and goes, I love you, Mr. Puggins, and then closes the semi-truck behind them. Utter nonsense and chaos going on, okay? Confirming that the contents of the safety security boxes are in that one. The Solo and the Hacker get into the driver and passenger seat of this second semi, and the Netrunner plugs himself directly into it. Mistake. Both of these things were prepared for anti-Netrunner interference, specifically for direct linkage. So when he connected into it, he got a neural shock to his body and basically started seizuring in the seat that he was sitting in. So, in this fucking dog costume. And that's about the time that they realized that a snake-shaped jet is now hovering above them. And I look at the Solo, I look at the Hacker, aka Snoo, and I ask them both, hey guys, did you buckle up when you got into these seats? And honestly, they both looked at me and went, no. As a Hacker in said snake jet activates the ejector seats on them. The Solo grabs the seat as they are flying through the air. The parachute deploys, and they are sitting in the seat, which is now, of course, heading towards the Inferno. The Netrunner, who was tased at the time and just bzz, bzz, had no such luck. So when the parachute deployed, they kept flying through the fucking air. So I want you to imagine this dude in a dog suit with googly eyes just flipping through the fucking air, twitching. Occasionally static coming off of them. Thankfully, the Rocker Boy's grappling arm came into play as he basically got onto the top of the building and then hook-shotted them from the sky. While
My
up...
TXD.
While floating in their seat, the Solo looks over at the snake jet that they're above and has this idea. You know, I have some EMP grenades, they think. What if I just pop the cork on this and drop it right onto the jet? What'll happen? Well, it'll shut down the engine. And that's exactly what happens. The jet loses power and starts to drift. The person inside basically aims it to the roof of one of the buildings and then jettisons themselves out, where they land on the roof of the building, where the Rocker Boy and the still tased Puggins hacker is sitting. Insert the son of the CEO of the military people who were hired for this, who was personally watching the escort from his snake plane. He lands dramatically, hands to the side, small mechanical hands underneath his sleeves, load a grenade into one hand and a electric knife in the other as he readies himself. Insert motherfucking Dolph Ghetto. You can, if you want a mental picture, think Seto Kaiba, but obsessed with snakes, not dragons. Alright? The Puggins is trying to recoup himself, and the Rocker Boy is trying to assess the situation when the corporate son makes his move and throws the grenade at the Pug, who catches it, unfortunately. It detonates in their hand. Now, it wasn't a full-on grenade. It was a grenade called a stun grenade. Stun grenades do some decent damage, but their more important thing is that if you fail a save called a stun save, which is basically your character's way of gritting through the pain of injury, with a stun grenade, you get knocked the fuck out. Puggins is no longer in the picture. They are unconscious, concussed, and twitching because they still have electricity going through their body. Now, the Rocker Boy is technically an NPC, so nobody gets to see what happens on the roof of this building as, you know, the guy fighting the corporations is fighting essentially the soul of one of these corporations. So that's happening. While that's going on, we'll go back to the rest of the group, who have started trying to take the semi-truck full of the loot they need for themselves, but unfortunately, they have a problem. Those two soldiers are still in the back of the semi they're trying to steal. Well, Thandor, the med techie, has an idea. He opens up the back of the thing, pops a Baba Yaga grenade, and throws it in there, closes it. He hotboxes these two poor rookie soldiers who are scared out of the mind with Scarecrow Fear Toxin mixed with Aphrodisiac. One of them tears out their own throat in fear. The other survives.
No.
They then decide that, okay, things are getting too hot and crazy. They load all of the money from the first semi into the second one, get the pack of information that they need from this place, and go peace, and drive this out to their meeting point, which was a aquatic set of nomads that they had actually helped on their previous mission with the pirate radio station, who then proceeded to basically strip down the vehicle as their form of the payment, and then we're going to escort the money and safety deposit contents to the person who hired them to do this. Now, before I end this, you're probably wondering, well, what happened to the hacker and the Rocker Boy? just before they got out of there, the Rocker Boy descended from the building holding the hacker, and he was wearing a new coat, is all I'm gonna say. This was only one of the many fucking missions that they have gone through in fucking Cyberpunk. And they are all equally bombastic and batshit crazy.
That's a mighty fine jacket.
Uh-huh. That guy survived. He didn't die.
Really?
Really, they ended up having a kung fu fight on the roof of that building. Because the Rocker Boy, because of his training with the corporate center, actually knows straight up ninjutsu. And the corporate son knows CQC. So they kung fu fought on the roof before the corporate son got choked out.
Big boss.
Uh-huh. It was some nonsense.
Snake. Yeah.
I fucking love Cyberpunk. God,
now,
I wish...
please tell me that rookie soldier became a reoccurring NPC.
Well, you see, shortly after this, they had another mission where Thandor the Medtechie accidentally got friendly fired by his own crew when they threw a wrecking ball through a wall and he was on the other side of that wall. He survived, kinda. He died, but he was able to be resuscitated by Trauma Team because he had a Trauma Team insurance package. So as soon as he flatlined, they got the notification and went to go save his ass, basically. While there, and in recovery, he found out that they were looking into this mysterious new substance that had entered the streets and was the primary toxin they found during the Main Street robbery. It was this strange chemical with an orange coloration that did all sorts of terrible things, and they haven't quite isolated what it was, and they haven't quite found a cure for it, and they're trying to figure out who would be mad enough to make such a vile thing. While basically the guy who made it was in the hospital set up, just waiting. The survivor of it, they had tried to interview, but they were not talkative. Then, one night, a recovering individual in the hospital broke out and stole their only sample they had of the Baba Yaga. And he hasn't been seen since.
Uh-huh. Oh, dear me. This is all ongoing still, I
This is
assume.
all ongoing. Currently, they're on a new mission, which is also scary. They have basically... They got invited, sorta invited, to a place called the Sixth Circle, which was an exclusive underground nightclub that was run by a bunch of doll-like individuals who are all based off of individuals from Dante's Inferno. And in the center, on a spiraling obelisk tower, with a stairwell lined with oddly human-like obsidian statues, at the top sat an angelic being who called themselves Lucifer, who hired them for a job, basically, to go and break out a cybernetic, hyper-intelligent raccoon from the police. The police station precinct specifically that the hacker's dad is a lieutenant at.
Oh dear.
And that's currently the mission that they are trying to get through. But we've had a lot of schedule hiccups and problems because holiday work has been kicking my ass.
As it do, as it do.
As it do, as it do. However, I'm very much so looking forward to seeing what route they go for robbing the police station, which, may I just say, the cops are armed to the fucking teeth. What they're doing is suicidal, and they know it. However, they're being paid the most ridiculous sum of money any of them have ever been paid before. And it sounds wild, They're being paid a cool $100,000 to do this. Most cases you'd be like, no, fuck that. This is 80s money. $100K is ludicrous.
Yeah.
So the money's worth it. So no one can back out on this. And I'm looking forward to seeing how they actually play out on this. They have a couple of options available to them. They're currently deciding if they're going to rob the place during the charity event for fundraising to help children affected by the Main Street robbery that happened, or doing it when these two political figures are going to be going to the police station to discuss the current affairs of things and possible plans for increasing funding for the police to help police against such dramatic and terroristic attacks going through the city that seem to be unchecked. So that's going to be fun.
Dude. Have you dabbled much in Apocalypse or Werewolf?
No, I have not.
Those are fun. I think I've touched on it a little before, I think.
Rory, go bad.
End up having so obviously it's Werewolf the Apocalypse, essentially.
Yeah.
There are obviously a lot of different types. I mean, Werewolf the Apocalypse, Vampire the Masquerade are all mixed in and everything. Go bed. I will. The character I ended up having, or I ended up making, was a weresnake. Weresnakes are technically extinct.
Uh-huh.
They're not extinct. They're just... They ended up in a war to the point of near extinction. Basically, the werewolves... I think it's in the history. The werewolves went crazy and just started attacking the other were-clans, and the snakes got the brunt of it. To the point now that the snakes are so low in number that they're actually more myth than anything else.
Gotcha.
I think the only obviously the royalty for the clans know that they exist, because the snakes are the enforcers of I forget what it's called, but basically, essentially the Veil. I think it is called the Veil, or the Masquerade, or something like that. Basically, if a shifter or a vampire or any one of the supernatural beings break cover and normies find out about them, the weresnakes are deployed to deal with them.
They're the cleanup crew.
Yeah, it's not to deal with the humans. It's not just to deal with the humans. It's to deal with the people that broke it.
Got it. So they are the cleanup crew for both the coverage and the people who broke them rules.
They are basically assassins. Yeah. So yeah, like the rulers know that they exist, and the only other ones that know that they exist are the Werkroks, because they have a special ability that allows them to tap into their ancestors' memories.
Oh.
So they know that the snakes exist, and they know a snake when they see a snake.
They know a snake.
But they also won't say shit.
Well, yeah, you don't want to fuck with that.
Yeah. So yeah, I was playing as a snake. I was an antiques dealer.
That seems like an odd position to have for someone who heralds the silence and the secrets. I'm gonna sell old ancient things.
Well, I mean, considering a lot of the stuff is mystical in nature that I was handling, it kind of was a good cover. If there's like magical issues, usually I think the backstory was my character was the one who was dispatched to deal with those things as a curator of a museum. But yeah, we ended up going off on some mission. I can't remember where exactly it took us. I think it took us like towards Egypt and Africa and stuff like that. But basically, we ended up against frickin' Irvine.
Irvine
from Resident Evil 5.
Irving.
Irving, yeah. Businessman with standards.
With standards. You're making me look bad.
Yeah. So yeah, that was a load of weird stuff going on in that campaign. It was great. A set of canes basically that I would use. One obviously being a traditional sword cane, and the other was a high-powered rifle.
Oh, hold on, I'm being called.
All
I'll be right back. Hello?
Oh, great. Is Link okay?
I have a package? Why do I have a package? Who was it
Someone
from?
sent you something.
Anyway, I'm back. Continue. I'm gonna investigate this thing while you're talking.
That's good. That is good.
What the fuck is this?
Yeah, I can't remember how we ended up in. We ended up having to go to some underwater facility. I think I spoke about this. One of my mods, Nikolai.
Mm-hmm.
He had a demon.
A demon?
A demon, yeah. And I think this one was basically a cross between Willie the Gardener.
Oh god, that's an old reference. Holy shit.
And General Armstrong.
How do you combine those two? I'm sorry, what?
What?
I don't know. He managed to do it though. So much to the point, basically his character ended up, his character was stupid as a rock.
Alright.
And decided that he was going to go for a walk across the seabed, and almost drowned himself.
He can't breathe underwater though, what?
Nope, he can't breathe underwater, but
Why?
he did not care, he was still doing this.
Oh god.
Davis has a habit of making characters. He will min-max a character. He will give a character a shit ton of negatives, shit ton of flaws, so he can get a shit ton of boons.
I fully understand that, and I respect any game that allows you to encourages you to shoot yourself essentially with the promise of retaliating or equally an opposing power. Oh, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is in this. It's been a disaster stream, but that's fine. We've been having fun outside of it. I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck is in these things. They're 2 boxes, and I've gone through like 3 layers of packaging. I feel like I've been gifted a rock. I can't tell for certain. Who the hell sent me?
Were you expecting packages?
No. Let's see here. It's something from New Jersey. Why am I getting something from New Jersey?
I'm not from New Jersey, so it's not me.
Yeah. I don't think he would have sent me anything. I don't think anybody knows where I live besides like local people. Yeah, it's like I've got 2 rocks here. And I'll admit, I ordered rocks for somebody, but like I sent those to someone in Arizona. The fuck is this?
Oh. Are they the rocks you ordered?
No. They're... Okay, okay, I know what this one is. I know what this one is, but what the fuck is this one? Where's my phone? I gotta take a photo of this. Where did I leave my phone? Did I leave my phone in the living room? I've got these two giant sets of D20s, okay? One of which I understand what's in it. I don't know what this other one is. I've got a D20 that has Cthulhu encased in the center of it.
Nice.
And it's really cool looking. Very chunky, very heavy, and I can kind of vaguely see him in there. But I have the second one, and there shouldn't be a second one. And it has what looks to be another Cthulhu, but I can't tell. It's very foggy on the side where it's at. Solid, though. Very solid. Sorry to interrupt. I'm just confused about this one.
Yeah. So I took it upon myself to try and save him, as I was the only one who could.
Wait a second. Wait a fucking second.
What?
I don't know how I feel about this all of a sudden. Because I just realized what the second one is. It's another Cthulhu, except it has boobs. What?
Nice.
What? Huh?
Boobs.
What? Okay. What the fuck? Why do I got a Cthulhu with boobs?
Pixar, didn't happen.
I can't. I don't know where my phone is. Plus, I don't know how I'm gonna get a good photo of this. It's hard to even see.
Determination.
Determination. Like I have to get it in the right light, but I realize, no, those are chesticles I'm seeing on this thing.
Not tentacles, chesticles.
No, it's got tentacles, and the other one is also this other one. It's very clearly it's the head of Cthulhu. Why has this one got boobs?
Look, you have quite clearly been gifted the gift of boobs. Do not question.
I'm curious. For one, why is it boobs, and why is it Cthulhu boobs? Why do I keep getting fucking sexy Cthulhu stuff?
Oh, you say that. I know he's gone. Find some stuff. I ended up in a complete side tangent. I ended up in a sexy Cthulhu off with
sexy Cthulhu off
with Sekhmet.
Oh gosh.
A while back.
God, these are solid. You could really do some damage to somebody with one of these things. I don't think I can roll. I'd probably break a table. I'm gonna try and roll one right now. Let's see what happens. Oh, that felt awful. These are for decoration. These are not for using. It's so solid. Apparently these were like shoved and wedged into our fucking mailbox.
They were really hard to get out.
They were really hard to get out?
I believe that. Joke. I'm married and felt bad for separating them. But yeah, so I was the only one who visibly, at the time, could save this
the drowning
this guy.
man.
Yeah. So I turned into my monstrous form, which is basically just a giant snake. Snake. And dove down to try and get him. Coiled him up in my coils and tried to drag him up to the surface so he could breathe. Of course, holding his breath and walking across the ocean, suddenly something's constricting him across the ocean floor, and something constricting him. He had no idea what was going on.
So he fought back?
Oh, yeah, and he had his weapon, or one of his abilities was that when he tries to punch things, it's like the punch would essentially eat through anything it would touch. So he took a giant chunk out of my side and almost killed me.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Luckily they were able to stabilize me when we got back up to land. But, and then he was like, I've got to kill this giant thing that was trying to grab me. Where is it? Where is it? And it's like, what are you talking about? Shut up. You're back on the surface. And the only reason why I had to do this was because the away team that went down to the ocean floor came back and he was still down there.
Oh my god. How long was he down there?
He's a demon. He technically could hold his breath for a very long time. I thought he said he didn't need to breathe. Or something like that. Purely because he was a demon. I mean, the demon didn't need to breathe, but he was still possessing a human body.
So the human had to breathe. Okay.
Well, the body would still have like wear and tear and everything like that.
Yeah.
It was their vehicle and everything.
The vessel.
Yeah.
So I've discovered something weird about these things too, as I've been looking over. There's a smooth patch. And I've thought, okay, well, these things are giant D20s, basically, encase these eldritch beings. What is this smooth patch? Because it looks like a D20, so clearly there's supposed to be a number on here. The number 14 is missing on both of these things. And I would have thought that if they were going to leave a part blank, it could have been the D20, and that would have been cool. But no, the 20 part of it is this like little sort of flower diamond pattern.
Isn't that the symbol of Cthulhu though?
Is it? I thought the Elder Sign was the symbol of Cthulhu.
No, the Elder Sign is the symbol to ward off eldritch beings.
Let's see here. Whose sign? Oh, I see the king in yellow symbol. That's not gonna help me.
No.
That's Hester. That's the Elder Sign to protect. So
Elder Sign.
I see a little like branch.
Yeah, the Elder Sign is the branch. Because what we know, what we assume to be the Elder Sign, isn't the actual Elder Sign. It was something popularized more recently. You mean like the star, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
that was popularized more recently.
There's also the stick. Trying to find.
No, Cthulhu's one looks like him with tentacles on his face and everything.
Yeah,
so
that's
no.
not
You said
what this is.
A flower.
It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I want to see them.
Diamonds and like a circle thing. I'd love to show, but I don't know where my fucking phone is. Here, I'm gonna go find my phone. If you want to keep doing some research in this, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. And I've got my phone. So I'm going to get photos of these things. I'm going to do my best to get photos of these. But I can't promise they're going to be the best looking photos. Because these things are very cloudy. Or maybe it looks better on my camera than it does IRL. What the fuck? No, it's still rough to see. Yeah, this is not working. How am I gonna do this? Come on, focus. Come on, camera, focus. Oh, hey. That works better. That might be one of the best photos I'm going to get of that thing. Try and get the other boy. Maybe I shouldn't hold him upside down. Okay, yeah, he's a lot easier to see. Okay, and I'm going to share these to Discord, and then I'm going to put them on the stream.
I search Eldritch Symbol 7 Diamonds, and I get an images for Pokemon.
Yay.
Lol. Okay. Putting them in general currently.
Those are chunky.
Yeah, they are.
See what you mean about them being cloudy.
Yeah, it's very hard for me to get a photo of the second one, especially. Wow, God, it's so big.
That's what she said.
So here we go. Here we have the Cthulhu. Hard to see. Very chunky. Very big. And then we have this one, which is also big. But, like, those are boobs. And you can see the tentacles and stuff like that. And there's kind of this, like, sort of shell behind it. But, like... And there's, like, these, like, bead things. Or maybe, like, a string of pearls around its, like, waist. It's very strange.
Cthulhu's sister.
I didn't know Cthulhu had a sister, but I suppose anything's possible.
Yeah, Cthulhu's got a sister.
Cthulhu has a sister. Oh, he's got very angry eyes. He is not happy to be in this particular situation, and I don't imagine he would be.
Kasogtha.
Kasogtha.
Is Cthulhu's sister. They're from Alabama, by the way. Is reported to be Cthulhu's sister and mate. She is described as a writhing mass of tentacles.
There they be.
So might not actually, that might not be Cthulhu's sister. That could just be Fem Cthulhu.
Yeah, it could just be Fem Cthulhu. Because it doesn't quite look like any of this Kasagtha art that I'm looking at.
Yeah.
What a weird stream. Yeah, but it's like... Just... Huh. I guess I gotta add this to the other weird Cthulhu shit that's now accumulating in my living room. I get this one. I just don't get the other one.
On that note...
Heading off for the night?
Yeah.
No worries. I'm probably going to be doing the same here. Don't know what I'm going to be doing with my time afterwards, just because I have to catch up in Kingdom Hearts, and I really don't have any urge to do that on stream. But also, want to get to other stuff, and I'm going to play more Fortnite, probably. Yeah, Fortnite. Gonna destroy...
I'm no gaming today, which is bad.
Oh?
I needed to do some...
It's okay.
But it is what it is.
It is what it is.
What it is.
Here, I know what I'm
Anyway.
Thanks
Good night to you, sir.
Good night. Thanks for hanging out and making a Cyberpunk character with me.
Yeah, of course. And good night, chat.
Bye.
Good night, everybody. Unfortunately, I don't actually have anybody that... oh, no, wait. I do have somebody that I can raid. I'm going to go raid them. For a second, I was like, oh, no, there's nobody here. No, there's somebody there. We're going to go say hello to Friendo. Here's to hoping.
Good night.
Okay. No worries. Good night. Stay safe. Stay hydrated. Remember to wash your hands. Tip your waiter. Pay your taxes. Yeah. Bye-bye.
Shave up.